finals, baby. We are in the finals. Just waiting for it to say we're on, and boy, oh boy, are we on. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BKR Sport. I actually swapped the hand today. Usually I do this hand, but this time I did this hand. We're here for the NRL finals, and this is the first finals game of 2022 between the Penrith Panthers and the Parramatta Eels. Whoa, can they get through here? Because they don't get through here. Tell you what, game number 2, week 2. They're not normally that great in week number 2. That's what their Achilles heel has been in recent years, if not ever. Obviously, been 36 years since the Parramatta Eels have won the premiership, and they currently, if they win today, are only 3 wins away from breaking the hoodoo. The Panthers, on the other hand, obviously, they are the current champions from last year, and they look pretty good here. Not gonna lie, they look pretty good here. But then again, Parramatta have beaten them 2 times out of the 2 times they've played so far this season. Nathan Cleary, obviously, in the last one got sent off and was subsequently banned for 5 weeks. He's back tonight. So it's going to be full team on full team. It's going to be rocking and rolling, and it's time to get into the 2-team lineups here because we're here plenty early. We're here pretty early here, 15 minutes earlier than what we would normally start because it's just such a big night, and it's time to get loud and rowdy with you guys here in the chat. So let's go hit that thumbs up button, guys. We need to hit 100 likes on this stream. There's no chance we don't hit 100 likes on this stream. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's see if we can... I don't know if we'll be able to get to 19,000 tonight, but if we can get to 19,000 tonight, we're not too far away. I think we're about 35 or so subscribers away. So let's see if we can try and hit that big old subscribe button to get to 19,000 before we have the 2 finals games tomorrow as well. Deary me. But alright guys, let's go have a look at the 2-team lineups here for today's game. Obviously, the Panthers, they've got a lot of ins and a lot of outs, a lot of shaking about. And the reason being is because they rested a lot of players last week against the Cowboys. Don't look at that game for any reason. The Panthers had no players in, and it was basically a New South Wales Cup side that got beaten by the Cowboys. So, yeah, and the Cowboys were technically still playing for second at the time, but they did end up in third, the old North Queensland Cowboys. But for the Panthers, Apisa Kotosau, Brian To'o, Dylan Edwards, Isaiah Yeo, Isaac Targo, Jamin Salmon, James Fisher-Harris, Jerome Luai, Liam Martin, Moses Leota, Nathan Cleary, Spencer Leniu, Stephen Crichton, Taylor May, and BKRmy Hickau all coming in with Chris Smith, Christian Crichton, Eddie Blacker, Jack Cole, Jermaine Hopgood, Kurt Falls, Liam Henry, Lindsay Smith, Matty Eisenhuth, Maverick Geyer, Robert Jennings, Sean O'Sullivan, Sonny Luke, Sonia Torova, and Thomas Jenkins all going out. So those guys still go out. I know you probably don't know their names. That's who played the Cowboys. Dylan Edwards is the fullback today with Taylor May and Brian To'o on the wings, Isaac Targo and Stephen Crichton in the centres. You've got Jerome Luai with Nathan Cleary in the halves, Moses Leota, big bupper front row forward with James Fisher-Harris. Mitch Kenny is the number 9 today with BKRmy Kickout and Liam Martin in the back row. And then Isaiah Yeo. He's hasn't been that great this year. I'm not too sure if he's had the best of years, but he still should be on for a rocking game tonight. He's in the lock position. Apisa Kotosau, Scotty Sorensen, Spencer Leniu, and Jamin Salmon into the interchange with Charlie Staines as the 18th man replacement. Then we go to the Eels. Only 1 in and only 1 out. Nathan Brown comes in. Bryce Cartwright does go out there. So let me just move this away so it stops distracting me. Stop letting the phone distract me. But Nathan Brown comes in and Bryce Cartwright does go out there. We move now onto the team lineup with Queen Gutho as the fullback and Mike Asivo and Wanga Blake on the wings. Will Penasini with Tommy Opacek in the centres. Dylan Brown, Mitchell Moses in the halves with Regan Campbell-Gillard and Judy Paulo in the front row. Reid Marnie's the number 9 today with Sean Lane, Isaiah Papali'i back row, and then Maratania Kore into the lock position. Ryan Madison, Makahesi Makotoa, Jake Arthur, and Oregon Confusi interchange with Nathan Brown as the 18th man replacement. So effectively, the Eels actually haven't made any changes to what they came up with last week in the game against the Storm. It was obviously a much needed, necessary, 100% needed to win game. If they had lost that game, they would have actually been in 5th position where they would be taking on the Raiders this week, CommBank. But because they won, they put themselves in the top 4, and now they're taking the top-ranked Panthers in Penrith. Like I said, Parramatta have beaten Penrith in Penrith this year so far. They already did. They were the first team to beat them there. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I'm taking Panthers to win tonight. I think that I don't see the Panthers losing 3 straight games against the Eels. I just don't. But if they do, it's a hoodoo. If they do, then they just seem to not be able to get over the process and the grind that Parramatta do possess. Like I've been saying all season long. I've been saying this for a couple of years. Well, yeah, last year I was saying this too. This is the last year for me of Parramatta. This is the last year I believe in Parramatta. It's do or die. It is literally if they don't win this year, I can't see them. I can see them going into another rebuild before they become a seriously competitive team again. They need to win this year. They're 3 games away. They win this, they go to the prelim. They skip next week, they go to the prelim, and then they play, I think it would be the winner of, who's the other side there? Who's the other side? So, Panthers tonight, if they were to lose, they would take on the lowest ranked winner. So that would more than likely be either the Roosters or the Rabbitohs. If the Raiders were to beat the Storm tomorrow, then the Panthers, if they lost this game today, would take on the Raiders in Melbourne. In Penrith. If the Rabbitohs are to beat the Roosters, then more than likely that would be the team that the Panthers would play next week. And it's actually the complete opposite for the Eels because they play the highest ranked loser there. But looking forward tonight, guys, to see what you guys say in the chat. It's going to be a big one, baby. It's going to be a big one. We're here for the finals. We're not here to bloody screw spiders, baby. We're not here to screw spiders. We're here for the finals action. So, like I said, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get rocking and rolling. Daz Mess is going to be a good game. Wisdom Pelicans says, hello, Blaze, hello, Champion. The losing team got robbed. Tommy, you might be right here. You might be right. No matter what, the fans of the losing team will say that they've been robbed. So at least we're getting ahead of the curve. At least we're getting ahead of the curve there, Tommy. I know you're onto something here. I know you're a Manly fan and you may not be the sharpest knife from the drawer, but get around you. That's a smart comment, that. So, of course, that Kahoot night was fun, Blaze. Good stuff, man. I'm not going to do it every night or every week, but I will do it from time to time because obviously you guys did enjoy it. So it was a fun night. But we had someone last night on BKR Sport USA, my American channel, who just kept commenting saying, "Oh, you're doing another Kahoot tonight?" It's like, no, it doesn't happen every night, lads. Like, it was fun. It doesn't happen every night, but yeah, no, it was a good time. Remember says, hey, hello mate, Dolphins fans, is my challenge forfeit got chosen on your wheel. Oh, the I Love Broncos one, oh bro, that's a too easy one. I could easily do that right now. Like, you got to give me something harder than that, my guy. Like, you got to give me something harder than that, bro. But I'll do it tonight. I don't know what to name my channel. It says betting on the Panthers. Yeah, I got the Panthers too, mate. I've gone the Panties too here. I think they'll be too good and too clinical, and it'll be a close game though. I think it'll be a very close game. I just think they'll be able to grind out the Eels harder than the Eels can grind out the Panthers for me. I don't know what it is. I just feel like maybe we might be able to see a little bit different in regards to the way the Panthers actually adapt in this game comparatively to previous games. The Panthers did lead the Eels for the most part of that first game they played in Penrith, but then the Eels scored late a couple of times. I think it was Dylan Brown. I did tip the Eels in that game, so yeah, there you go. Any Lucky Tiger Red says, are you going to say I love the Broncos 20 times today? Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. I will. Bright Runner says he does love the Broncos. You know, I do love the Broncos. Yeah, they're going to be a good team in the NFL this year, the Denver Broncos. Somebody says, let's go to Panthers. Dana Robbins says, hey Blaze, long time no chat. Good on you, man. Welcome back. Definitely not reading out Greg's comment. Also avoiding a lot of that chat today. Ryan and Zarko says, let's get it Para. I don't know what to name. My channel says they might not win, but I'm betting on the Panthers for sure. Well, that's just a cop-out comment. You can't be like, what you mean they might not win? Like, of course they might not win. This is the finals, champion. This is the finals, champion. Of course they might not win. You have to back a team in, though. What do you mean? I've took the Panthers 30-24, but I don't mind who wins. That's a high-scoring game. I'm going to look towards more of a 16-14 or a 15-14 kind of game. I don't think 30-24 is going to be happening there. But Eels defense, they usually do give up about 20 points. But the way these two teams play is normally quite a low-scoring game. I know the last time they played, it was like 36-18 or whatever to the Eels. Panthers did too well in the second half, to be fair. But that was the game that Cleary got sent off. So you can kind of forgive the Panthers for capitulating after Cleary did go off there. And they did score first. They did, but the Eels still scored a couple before Cleary did go off there. Taylor May playing some of the biggest bullshit I've seen from the NRL. Yeah, we've spoken about this. We have spoken about this. It is ridiculous. It's not acceptable. And then the worst part about it is that Valens came out and said that it was about the fans. Like, shush, man. No, it wasn't, mate. It wasn't about the fans. It's just dog shit. So, and if it was about the fans, then you really misread the fans, because you're only specifically individually thinking about Panthers fans. You're not individually speaking on behalf of any fans besides Panthers fans. Because every other fan base has come out and said, hey, listen, it's not acceptable. We've already seen players have to miss finals games before, and then there's the argument from Panthers fans who say, oh, it was outside of the game, not in the game, so it's okay. So, well, it's not, because we've seen plenty of times before in the past where it's always been that play gets suspended immediately. So, it is what it is, mate. You just have to deal with it. But, yeah, we move, mate. We move. But it is ridiculous, absolutely. Somebody says England will be singing. Okay. UTL says he's May starting the wing. May is starting the wing. Yeah. May is starting the wing. Wood says how May is allowed to be playing is the dumbest thing I've heard for ages. It's for the fans. I know, it's ridiculous. I did call it out on Instagram and I did say it on my tipping video, but like I said, we move on. Gregory Johnson says, Blaze, I can't believe you tipped the Rabbitohs. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's usually, 1 for 1 with those two teams. It's usually is 1 for 1. And obviously we did see the... what's it called? The Roosters win last week. And usually they go 1 for 1. I don't know, I feel the Rabbitohs could sneak it. And I've been tipping the Roosters since halfway through the comp. I've been tipping the Roosters since halfway through the comp to be surprising. And, every one of you guys were saying they weren't going to make the finals. I said they'll guarantee to make the finals. And I think they could be the dark horse, but they're not a dark horse anymore. And I feel like, I don't know, the Rabbitohs was probably the worst matchup they could have. I don't know what today my channel says. Both horrible choice because I grew up with them. Second last game as an Eels fan as an Eel for Marnie. Okay, so Dasmate thinks that they're going to lose today. And then if the Eels lose today, that means they would play probably the Storm next week. Wow. That's a really tough run to the finals. They would have to play the Storm. So they'd have to play the Panthers. And then they'd have to play the Storm. And then if they won that game, they'd have to play the winner of Sharks-Cowboys. They'd have to play the winner of the Sharks-Cowboys game, which I've tipped the Sharkies. Which I could see the Eels winning. The Panthers-Eels could still be a grand final. Like, it really could still be the grand final. It says, Jake Arthur will have a huge impact in this match. Okay, mate. Chucken says, oh, no, you're nearly there. I'm nearly where? What's going on? I know what to name my channel since I was at the Tigers vs Raiders game a couple of weeks back. There you go. Mevido says, Para played amazing against Penrith early in the year. Let's hope they bring the same intensity. I don't know. I just want it to be a close game. I would love to see a game like last season, where the Panthers and Eels went to the wire. It was one of the best games you've seen. It was so defensive, and you had Parramatta fans crying to now, realistically. So, you want a bit of controversy in the game that makes it really exciting and gives you something to talk about. Just hopefully not a team that gets completely robbed. Lucas Habib says, I'm currently overseas and just wondering where I can watch the actual game. So you're not going to be able to watch it on YouTube, mate. It's illegal to obviously show the game footage due to broadcasting restrictions. It is illegal. So the best I can do is I'll be commentating it live for you, talking to you guys in the chat and answering whatever we have coming from the chat. But I'll also be commentating and saying what's going on when it's coming on. So 15 minutes until, about 20 minutes to go until kickoff, guys. Smack that thumbs up button and subscribe. Wright Robinson says, Roosters are no shoe-in. Rabbits would surprise anyone, I don't reckon. I don't think anyone should be surprised with any result in that game. I think that obviously the Roosters are the favourites. Like there's no doubt about the the Roosters are the favourites there, and they should be deservedly favourites. But with that being said, I don't know. There has to be an underdog win this week. There has to be an underdog win. I've gone the Panthers here who are the favourites. I've gone the Sharks who are the favourites. I guess that's a 50-50. And then there's also, I've gone the Storm of the Raiders, which I don't really class as 50-50. I think it's more of an 80-20 in favour of the Storm there. So I'm definitely going with one of the underdogs here. Lucas Habib, I literally just answered your question, but, cool. Medvedev says, Ryan, that's all. Big Hookie Bear, Boars says, when does the game start, bro? We'll be checking in as I'm gaming. In about 20 minutes time, mate. 7:50. At 7:50. Ryan Zarko says that record is his joke. Knowledge for lyrics, talk American sport on the other channel, man. Not over here, mate. Not over here, especially on a big night like tonight. Ryan Zarko says 0-9 or 0-8 record against the Storm in finals we have. Do you really? That's mad. Like, I know you have a horror record against them, but then again, I guess you kind of have a horror record against everyone in the finals. Like, anyone you play in that second week is just always a loss. You just always seem to get done in straight sets there. So, yeah, I guess it's pretty much the huge, I guess, Big Hookie Bear says, no, it's illegal to broadcast a game if you don't own rights to be showing it. Of course. Yeah, I know. That's exactly why I'm not doing it. That's exactly why I'm not doing it, champion. That's exactly why. Dolphins fans, I have Raiders beating Melbourne this week. I think you're crazy. Slava says, I think I'd rather Eels fans over Penrith fans. I'll take Eels. That's a ballsy call, man. That's a ballsy call. I think that's very recent history call there. Eels fans, like 7 years ago, we didn't see any of them. Like, there was none of them around. And now, obviously, there's a heap of them around who say they were there, which they weren't. Trust me when I say, once they win, it'll be intolerable. I actually don't mind Parramatta winning because it's just like, I want to see a new team win so I can see their fans happy because every fan base, there are a large portion who do deserve to be happy. And I'd rather a new team win. So Panthers obviously had their moment last year. Storm and Roosters get on my face. Rabbitohs I wouldn't necessarily mind because it's still been about 10 odd years and they've been really close, so close and not been able to do it in recent years. And then we move on to other teams like the Sharkies. They had theirs in 2016, but it was only one time, so there'd still be that emotion, that raw passion there. The Raiders, the Raiders haven't won in a good 30 odd years. They're not my most favourite team, but I still wouldn't mind the Raiders necessarily. I still wouldn't mind the Raiders necessarily, but they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it from 8th there. Then this is who are the Raiders playing again. They are playing the Storm tomorrow. Mahodayasa says, Melbourne Storm win finals are a different team. Granted, this is a new challenge for them, but you're a Storm fan. Like, you're going to say this regardless. Granted, this is a new challenge for them. There is no backup plan if they lose tomorrow, but I still think they're going to be up for this. Well, of course, you're a Storm fan, so you have to immediately believe that they're going to be up for it. But, yeah, I think the Storm win. I don't think they win the grand final this year, though. I don't think they can win the grand final this year. Red Tatum says, Raiders got the second longest drought. I don't know what my channel says, no offense, but the Raiders suck ass. So I'm not a Raiders fan, but you're a Tigers fan. So I don't know really too much about how much you'd be talking shit about other teams, my guy. I don't think you should be talking too much shit about other teams when you're a Tigers fan. Nigel Luke says, if Eels win, they play in the prelim. Who do they play in the prelim? So the Eels, if they would win this game, they'd go into the prelim. The Panthers would play the lowest ranked winner of this weekend in the bottom 4 of the top 8, which would be... it depends if you think the Raiders. If the Raiders were to win, then them. If the Rabbitohs were to win and the Storm were to win, then the Rabbitohs. If it was the Roosters and the Storm who win, then it would be the Roosters. Next week. In 2 weeks' time at CommBank. I wonder if they would have finals games at CommBank. CommBank surely should be big enough of a stadium to do that. I don't want to know my chances as Tigers fans. No, they're horrible though. Okay, that's cool, but the Raiders have made the 8, so it's like, I get it. I get that you want to feel like you want to pick on another team, but it's like you're a Tigers fan, dude. You haven't made the finals in 11 years. You came last this year, and collectively, as a merger club, you've actually got about 21 spoons. So it's like, I'm gonna bite back if you're going to be shit talking clubs who are in the top 8. Like, I'm going to do it. But in the same sense, like, defend yourself. Do it. Because if you're going to go to another club, but like, it's very easy to pick at your club. Ryan Zagler says, we would play the Roosters, Sharks, Rabbits, or Cowboys. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you. No. What? Oh, so, no. Oh, but yes. No, but you can't play Sharks or Cowboys. Not in the prelim. Oh, wait, because that would be the Sharks or Cowboys. Yeah, sorry, no, you're right. You are right. Yeah, you are right. So you would play you are right. Sharks, Cowboys, whoever loses that would play the winner of that other game. Yeah. But you can also, you forgot to say Raiders, because the Raiders could also be the lowest ranked. So you forgot that one. Most likely Cowboys if we make it. I disagree. I think the Cowboys probably get, if the Cowboys don't win tomorrow, I've got Cowboys potentially get knocked out by the Roosters / Rabbitohs. Desmond says, but he's never seen his team in the 8. Knowles for Lyric says, now he's got to go away. Yeah, Tigers fan, now you got to go. You've done your shit talking, you got slammed, and now you're running off. Yeah, I'm going to go see your Legends next stream. Just think, man. You're a Tigers fan. Just think before you start to talk. Oh no. Which team in the top 4 is most likely to go in straight sets? Eels. It's always going to be the Eels. I don't necessarily believe they're the worst team there. I think the Sharks and I think the Eels have a better opportunity of actually winning the competition than the Sharks and the Cowboys collectively. But the Eels are very infamous for getting knocked out in straight sets. They are very infamous in getting knocked out in straight sets. Big Hookie Baller says, I reckon the Sharks might have a good crack. I've got the Sharks to win tomorrow. And I'm going with the Sharkies in this final, because obviously my mum's a Sharks fan, so I've been getting around the Sharkies. UTL 2022 is made to win the game of Panthers to make the ban suspension even worse. Everyone will be fuming. Look, obviously they will. I don't think anyone cares that much, but overall, it's just annoying. Yeah, it's annoying, the hypocrisy. Ryan Zargle says, maybe Roosters did beat them 28-4 earlier. Brian Robinson says, Cowboys win, then they go to Townsville for a prelim. Yes, they would, because that's too far away from Suncorp. So, they do get that home game at Townsville. Obviously, teams like the Titans, the Sharks, Manly, Panthers can't play at their home ground. And that's it. Titans, Manly, Sharks, Dragons, Panthers, Tigers. I think it's only those 6 teams who can't, unless I'm missing someone here, that's only the only 6 teams that can't play at their home ground when they have a prelim final. Yeah, because there's not enough capacity. No, sorry, so I thought the bottom 8 teams left the chat. Oh, I'm here, champion. I'm going to get on first place. Copper says, fund a crack stream for sir. Fund a crack stream. I don't even know what that means. Muhammad Al says, heard they're doing 1 minute silence for the Queen. Probably. Tommy says, can't tell us what to do. What's he said? Hacker Triz says, Muhammad Al they are she dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, nah. Okay, guys. So I'll just address this. Yeah. I am not. This channel. We're not necessarily here to obviously discuss the Queen. We understand and are very well aware of the situation in regards to that. But people just want to watch the footy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it. Rest in peace to the Queen. I know it was a big moment. But we've been hearing about it all day, and everyone said their piece, and we're going to have a minute of silence here. Please, in regards to the trolls, don't do it, because there's just going to be people talking about that type of stuff, and then it gets into a politics chat, because there are people who don't like her, people who do like her, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's just avoid the chat of the Queen today. I actually didn't even mean to say Queen Gunther before, because I knew that would just that would get someone chatting about it. So yeah, let's just not talk about that. Let's just not talk about that. Whether it's good or bad, I just don't care. It's not about that. It's about the footy tonight, and we've heard about it enough today. So let's move on from it. Dad's mate says Bulldogs because Belmore is our real home. Belmore stinks. Dolphins fan says people don't need to bang on about it. Justin Button says, Brother, odds have Eels at $2.85 over here in New Zealand. I personally had Eels at $2. I wouldn't say Eels at $2. I think $2.40, $2.50 is probably more fair for me. I would say, I said this on my tipping stream that I thought the Eels were value. I said the Eels were definitely value. I've got the Panthers to win today, but I think the Eels are definitely value. Brian Robinson says, Queen Gather is his name. No, mate, you're not wrong at all. Not so just don't be disrespectful. No, just don't bring it up. It's just, it doesn't need to be said. No, whether it's disrespectful or good, it doesn't really need to be said right now. We understand what happened. Now we move on, we watch the footy. Now we move on and watch the footy, because we will have a minute of silence here, obviously, for it. We utilise that space, because there's too much politics that can derive from it. I just tell you, some people don't realise that there is so much more deep in depth about that. Nevertheless says, I feel like we'll see some Sivo magic. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. He is going up on... Whose wing would Sivo be on? Whose wing? He is number 2, be going up against Brian To'o. So Brian To'o and Sivo. There you go. Luke says, please be a good game with good officiating. It'd be nice. It would be very nice to get a well-officiated game, that's for sure. We've got about 15 minutes or so until the game does kick off here. Definitely get ready here. 15 minutes to go. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. We're nearly underway here with the first finals. Come on. That is the sports channel. Exactly right. Exactly right. No Klein, please no Klein. Noel Sturrock says, I hope Cowboys go out in straight sets, biggest pretenders in the top 4, and still piss how they robbed the Tigers. I don't really care about the Tigers game, but in the same sense, I feel like, yeah, they're definitely not... I don't know. I just don't get a positive feeling about them. I would love to win $400 because I had them at the beginning of the season, but I just don't see it. I just don't see the Cowboys lifting that trophy at the end of the year. But maybe, just maybe. I didn't see them getting the top. I had them last, so like, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? Dana Bear says, Sportsbet giving me $2 odds for the Panthers, not bad. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Tesserac said, I just picked the 2 players in the thumbnail for anytime try scorers. You went with Nathan Cleary and who was the other one? Dylan Brown. I actually don't mind that tonight. Dylan Brown, Nathan Cleary. Dylan Brown actually scored in the first game these two teams played, and Nathan Cleary definitely could score. So it's not too bad of a shout, and it'll be good value. Josh Ryan says, just catching up. How many balls has my mate Junior Paulo dropped? Well, we haven't started yet, mate, but already 3. Lachlan Pilkington says, tell me if this is a criminal conviction was recorded. How can he be allowed to play? Any other club would be a different story. I agree. I do agree that if it was any other club, it probably would be a different story. Maybe not the Roos. Even the Roos is probably... I'd say that the Panthers right now are probably the only team that do get these beneficial kind of decisions. I think the most disrespectful thing for me was not actually the overturning. It was more so the response. I wanted to know how they were going to sell it. I was interested to see how they were going to sell that non-suspension this year, and they completely and utterly failed miserably. On selling that to the public. Brian Robinson says they are still a top 4 team. With that, I can see the Cows getting up. No. I think that's just your Queenslander coming out in you, man. I think that's the Queenslander coming out in you, because if you watch the last, a couple of months, they weren't the same team they were at the first half of the season. But again, you're a Broncos fan, you know all about that. And what that says, let's see who will win. Let's see who will win, mate. Let's see who will win. I've got the Panthers, but it's going to be a very close game. Justin Sandos is very excited and nervous this weekend. Closes final series in a while with the Token Raiders team. Yeah, I'd say anyone from the top 7 can win this comp. I would say that technically speaking, I would say the top 7 could win. There's no way I could say the Raiders. Brian Robinson, you're right. That's why I said the Sharks and Cowboys are kind of on thin ice to me. It's not just the Cowboys, it's the Sharks as well. Well, on thin ice because the Sharkies have not been playing great recently either. Smashing Grabbers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Exactly right, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly right. And also, don't forget, I will be going to the NRL Grand Final in a few weeks' time. If you do want to help support, obviously, myself, get there and, put on the best vlog I possibly can. I do have the link there. Obviously, it's not a requirement. If you can't do it, you don't have to. But if you do want to help donate, then there is the pen coming over there that you can help BKR Sport out. Brighton said, same with the Sharks, though. They haven't been great the last 3 weeks. Mohamed El Yasser says, it's actually interesting now being a footy player includes your life outside the field too. I wonder if any of the players find that stressful that whatever they do outside the club can shape them. Well, it's been that way since maybe the late 90s. I'd say the late 90s when, we really started to put an emphasis more on TV and movie stars and all that type of stuff, and sports stars became professionals. Obviously, back in the 1950s and 40s and whatnot, they played, but they were all working, second jobs because it wasn't really a professional game. Nowadays, it's a bit different. So, it's kind of ingrained as it is. And a lot of guys actually grow up wanting that. Benji, the hobbyist, says, hey mate, hello Benji. UTL says, do you think there will be a minute silence for the Queen? There will be, yeah, I would have thought so maybe. Yeah, there's one for the AFL, there's one for the NRL games this weekend, absolutely. Yeah, we're still part of the Commonwealth, man. Texas says, I'm from New Zealand, but the Warriors suck. You are right, wish I was Aussie sometimes. Well, I'm an Aussie and I'm a Titans fan, so it's not exactly all daisies over here either, champion. That's says, gee whiz, I've opened an energy drink. If I don't comment for 10-15 minutes, call it 000. Mate, I think I called 000 on you anyway, to be completely honest with you. Daniel Jackson says, Hughes or Munster will be HIA in the first 20 minutes, just watch. Not necessary, really, Daniel Jackson. Just not really necessary to make comments like that. You're encouraging an injury. Like, a wank comment, to be honest with you. Daniel DeVere says, every game is so 50-50, anything can happen, it's crazy. I would say, not necessarily. I would not say the Raiders Storm game is 50-50. I could say every other game. The Roosters, Rabbitohs, the Storm... the Roosters, Rabbitohs, the Eels, Panthers, and the Sharks, Cowboys are all 50-50, yeah. Big Hookie Bears Board says, you have a choice, don't you? I should do this. No, I shouldn't do this. How would it affect my role in the team? Will I miss a few? Yep. Benji says, I got the nice embarrassing, but I joined a bandwagon. I'm a Titans fan. I know how it feels. You're with... Like I say all the time, guys, we got the Dribbler squad in the house. We got the Warriors fans. We got the Knights fans. We had some Muppet Tigers fan before. I'm a Titans fan. Daz mate's here. It's the Dribbler squad, babe. It's the Dribbler squad. Have I forgotten a team? What was it? Knights, Titans, Tigers. Knights, Titans, Tigers, Warriors, and I would argue the Eels. But the Eels aren't necessarily in the Dribbler squad right now. They're definitely in the loser brigade because they've been a loser for 36 years. But they're not in the Dribbler squad because the Dribbler squad is just teams that are shit right now. And we're definitely in the Dribbler squad. But, you got to stick by your team. Haley Castley says, who are you going for? I'm going for a good game. That's what I'm going for. I don't really mind who wins this game. I think the Panthers do win, but I would not be surprised if the Eels do win. And I'm just looking forward to hopefully a grind, a real physical game. And if it is a very physical game, whoever does lose it, Lord help you, because you're playing the Storm the Eels have played more than likely the Storm next week. The Eels would more than likely play the, based on odds, Roosters, but I've tipped Rabbitohs. That'll be a tough game against a pacey Rabbitohs team there. Latrell on fire if they were to do it, or the Roosters, who just are simply quality. So, it's going to be a real tough grind to the final for the Parramatta. No, sorry, it'll be the Storm. It will be the Storm. It will be the Storm if the Eels lose tonight. So they'll go and they'll be at Combank though. It won't be in Melbourne. Justin Summer says the loser of this game will versus Storm. Yeah, Storm or if the Storm were to lose, it would be the Roosters / Rabbitohs. So there's still a chance. The Raiders did beat the Storm in Melbourne this year, to be completely honest with you. And the Raiders do have a hooter. They've won the last 4 games in a row against the Storm in Melbourne. I've got the Storm winning, but we can't completely count the Raiders out here. And if the Raiders were to win, then they would be playing either the Roosters or Rabbitohs. It would be at Combank, but, it'd be more... you'd still probably get more Eels fans there. The hobbyist says, I was at the Seabuster Stadium Knights Titans round 24. It was cool. That was good. I was the man of the drum. So if you heard that chant start up late on, the chant that went around getting Titans, that was me, baby. It was a good atmosphere. That was a good atmosphere that game. So no, we got loud. It was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome that. Fergie Ferguson, I don't understand why people call Edwards an unsung hero of the Panthers because he's definitely sung about a heap now. Cool, call him underrated, but I don't think you can call him Edwards unsung anymore. So I think he's underrated, but in the same sense, I think he's got a lot of the Croker in him. Brighton Robinson with the $20 dude donoration. Look at him go. Donoration? Deary me. Deary me. $20 dudes. Let's just update this NRL Grand Final fund here. Oh boy, look at him go. He's flying. There we go. Let's just change this one here. I'll still answer your question, by the way. But thank you very much for the $20 dono, brother. I do appreciate that. Go straight towards the Grand Final fund where I'll be vlogging the Grand Final in a few weeks' time. But yeah, I think that Edwards is becoming a lot more like the Jared Croker of the 2010s, where people would always say how underrated he was and how he deserves more and all this sort of stuff. And I think that Edwards now has got the credit he deserves for the most part. For people who actually watch the game, is what I'd say. For people who actually watch the game, you know Edwards is a good player. If people are just watching a game or two here and there and looking at stats, you're not going to know Edwards is a good player. You know, you look at a game like Latrell, you look at a game like Tedesco, you look at a game with Pappenhausen, you look at a game with even Brimdog Millionaire, AJ Brimson, you see their impact. But with Dylan Edwards, you don't see the impact. You don't see the impact. So that's the issue with Edwards. But he has a massive impact. You just don't, as a casual fan, see. Josh Ryan says Penrith Raiders, Roosters, North Queensland for the multi. I disagree. I've gone Penrith, Storm, Sharks, Rabbitohs. That's who I've gone. Justin Sutter said, I'm pretty sure it's the set bracket, so whoever wins the Storm Raiders versus the loser of this game. Oh, true. Well, there you go. Oh, true. Well, it used to be different. It used to be that the highest ranked winner would play the lowest ranked loser. Or the highest ranked loser would play the highest ranked winner, and the lowest ranked loser would play and the highest ranked winner would play the highest ranked loser would play the highest ranked winner. But obviously that's not the case anymore. Dolphins fans, you reckon Penrith can make it back-to-back this year? Absolutely. They're the favourites for it, for sure. They're simply the favourites for it, for sure. We're about 5 minutes away here from the NRL Finals kicking off for 2022, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Bang, 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 bang. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's do it. And subscribe if you are new around here. Give me your predictions for the finals right here, guys. This week, I want to see your finals predictions in the chat. The chat's going to be going fast tonight, guys. So I'm going to read as many as I possibly can. But obviously, it is pretty crazy. So it is the finals now, and it's going to get pretty fast pretty soon. It's already going pretty fast. Jimmy J says, let's go Para. Texas says, thanks, Ryan. Donkey says, I got Eels, Raiders, Roosters, and Sharks. Wow, a lot of people go on the Raiders. Get on the odds, because their odds are not good. Their odds are great if you think they're going to win. So back them in. Bet on them. Bet on them. I wouldn't, but bet on them if you want to. Brian Robinson says, Edwards is a great player, man, but would he be picked for New South Wales if Teddy was injured? No. I don't reckon Queensland would pick him, though. That doesn't mean that I don't think that he's... I don't think that personally Edwards is the guy that would be looking for a rep spot, but in the same sense, I wouldn't be unhappy if he was a rep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that I would select him, but he definitely is cover. And I think Mal even brought up that they did consider him as cover of the World Cup, but I don't think it'll be happening there. Jimmy D says over under 37.5. I would back in under, but then again, the Eels are very, very defensively inept at times. You know, they average over 20 points a game conceded. That's what they do. They concede over 20 points a game normally. But the games between the Penrith Panthers and Eels are usually quite low scoring. Example, last season when these two teams played in the knockout prelim final or semi-final, I think it was, we saw the Panthers knock them out by 8 points to 6. So that's a low scoring game. The two games they played this year, I think the second game was high because obviously Nathan Cleary got suspended and got sent off there. But I don't believe normally you would be seeing a high scoring game here. So I would go the under in that one. If Hughes is out, they have a chance. If Hughes is out, they have a chance. Yeah, I would agree. Big Hooky Baller says Dylan Edwards is the fittest in the team. Yeah, I definitely say that. It's really hard with the over and under because the Eels do concede a lot of points, man. The Panthers do have a lot of points in them, but the Panthers are the best defensive team in the competition when they're full strength. You know how they are. They get you into your own 20 and they just prevent you from getting any further. They just stop you at the 20 and you get to the 25 on third tackle, you get to the 30 on fourth tackle, you get to the 32 on fifth tackle, and you're kicking it from inside your own 40 at that point. And well inside, you know, you're not going for 40-20, you've been forced into this matter. So yeah, it's a bit different. But the Eels are coming out here, guys. The Eels are coming out. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The finals are about to get underway. Big Hookie Boy says Gutho is not fitter. He hasn't been in form all year as much as the rest of the team. There's no way I'd say Gutho is fitter than Dylan Edwards. Never said, I don't know who said that. Parra coming out now. They are. Sasha Kelton says hoping for a Panthers win instead of a straight set exit for the Squeals. It's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout. Eels Raiders would be actually quite a fun game though. Chasers up at the Eels. Dolphins fans is Parra a stacked team. Can't even cap Parra and Panthers, mate. Parra and Panthers. Like, look at the Panthers. They've got James Fisher-Harris in the front row with Moses Leota. You've got Nathan Cleary, Jerome Luai in the halves. Dylan Edwards, one of the most underrated players in the league, with Abisai Kotosau, Fijian hooker there. It's probably, well, even you look at Stephen Crichton in the centres there. Brian To'o on the wing. They've got a stacked as team, dude. Stacked as team. Official Kaidawa says Anthony Don's the best winger of all time. So the best winger of all time is here. And then you got Kevin Gordon here. And then you got Anthony Don here. You see what I'm saying? Best ever winger here. You got Kevin Gordon there, and Anthony Don over there. You got to start understanding a bit more here, mate. Come on, he's better than that. It's gonna be weird. You got to stop underrating him. It's gonna be weird having a team having a bye each week. Maybe for the young kids out here, if you are a young lad, maybe. But for anyone who's old enough, they remember before the Titans came in 2007, we had a bye every week. The only issue that you face is actually that the first week of the season you have a bye, so that means that one unlucky team won't be playing with everybody else, and then also Magic Round, and then obviously Magic Round. Justin Sutter says that. Memphis says I miss Don. He's my favourite Titans player, mate. He's an unbelievable player. Sam Perrott, top one winger. Sam Perrott. That's such a random name to be seen on this chat. That is such a random name for you to bring on this chat. You're always good for a rando, mate. You're always good for a rando. So they're just doing the minute silence right now for the Queen. So while we do this minute silence, obviously do hit that thumbs up button and subscribe around here. Pants team is so stacked. Matt Eisenhuth can't crack first grade. Jeez. Tukevi says hi. Hello, mate. Justin Sanders says I remember Sam Perrott, solid rooster. Yeah, but that's not what Dazmate's saying. Dazmate's referring to him at the Dogs. It's very unfortunate we have to deal with Dazmate from time to time from every single strain. Ryan Zago says Sam Perrott is a legend, was friends with his son. He tried his best, let's put it that way. He tried his best. Bright Robinson says Wendell Saylor, top 3 wingers of all time. Wendell Saylor's a very good winger, but I couldn't scan through all the wingers right now. I couldn't scan through all the wingers. But he was a very good winger, so it's probably a shout. It possibly is right, but I couldn't. Who's the top 3 that I could think of off the top of my head? Sammy Radradra didn't play long enough, so Eels fans don't even try it. You could actually genuinely argue if Jared Hayne was on the wing more than fullback, you probably would have said Jared Hayne, to be completely honest with you. Fergie says, do you think between Johnston, Tupou and Cobbo for wingers of the year? Johnston has to win it. Johnston just has to win it, surely. Ryan Zaga says Johnston with ease. Lottie Takiri, 2014 Rabbits Tigers. I can't really remember Lottie Takiri for the Rabbitohs. I can remember Lottie Takiri for his chase down of Sean Kenny-Dowell in the 2010 final between the Roosters and the Tigers, but I definitely can't remember a specific moment that happened for Lottie Takiri 2014 Rabbits Tigers. Lottie Takiri is also a great one. But here we go, guys. Here we go. Lucas says Cowboys can go deep. I disagree. I do disagree. If they win tomorrow, then of course they do. But, when we're talking deep here, we're literally, one game away from being the prelim. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's simply 50-50. Haley Castley says, can we see the game? Due to broadcasting restrictions, it is illegal, so I cannot do that. Best I can do is I will commentate the game. I'll tell you exactly what's going on, but also I'll be talking to you guys in the chat. That's what we do. That's what we do here. So get your sport in. Who are you getting around? Are you getting around the Eels to go to the prelim? Or are you getting around the Panthers to go to the prelim? When was the last time the Eels were in the prelim? That's a good question, actually. They weren't in the last couple of years, were they? Because they didn't make it last year. They got knocked out in the second week last year. So who? I can't remember. But the Eels have kicked off and the Panthers will start off with the ball. Let's see it from the back fence. It's Moses Leota. Bowski! What a start. What a start. Good run there from Moses Leota. Great start from Moses Leota. It on Gem for free. Yeah, it'll be on Channel 9. It'll be straight on Channel 9. All finals games are on Channel 9. So second tackle now for the Panthers, 20 metres out from their own line, and it's going to be Brian To'o. Do not expect a lot of points in this game. I just don't believe so. I just don't believe it. If it happens, then it's because the Eels defensively, fell apart. But don't expect a great deal of points. Jasmine says 2009, but that one doesn't count. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, 2009, that's right. So left-hand side now, fit tackle. They get this ball to the halfway line. It was actually a pretty good starting set there for the Panthers to really reaffirm themselves as a really, really solid team to start off with, because you don't want to be getting taken down in a finals match. That's a good kick there from Cleary, but an easy take there from Mike Sivo. Goes down left-hand side here, but easy tackle there by Stephen Crichton. With especially against the Panthers, like what the Panthers are doing right now, you don't want if you're an Eels fan, you don't want to be caught inside your own 40 here or stuck inside your own half in this set, especially when you got the ball to 20. You want to be assuming that you're at least going to get 40 to 50 metres, 10 metres per tackle, right? So right now, the Eels are actually not going to get out of the 50, which is a bit of a tough sign there in regards to the physicality they're bringing their attack right now. But Dylan Brown gets his ball and they will be taken just past the 50. So at least they got out of it, but it is only effectively about a 30-metre gain there. But right inside now, Mitchell Mo's going to whack that ball up in the air. Into the corner, Philippa Mackey says go to Panthers. Fair enough, getting around a penny Panthers there. And they will get this ball out to the 20. Justin Sundo says if I was a betting man, I would bet no try first 8. Bullshit, Justin Sundo. You are a betting man, and that's exactly what you bet, isn't it, Justin Sundo? That's exactly what you bet. You think I don't know you, Sundo? You think I don't know you? If I was a betting man. So what you're trying to tell me is that you did do that. That's exactly what you're trying to tell me subtly, you muppet. Sebastian Gomez says, how are the Tigers fan talking bollocks? How? Yeah, it's a good question. But I think you're well and truly behind, Sebastian. That happened a good 30 minutes ago. So we'll see you in 30 minutes, guys. Or maybe comment in the chat, guys, telling Sebastian that we are, he's well and truly behind, because that happened like 30 minutes ago. Fit tag went out with the Panthers. They get this ball to the halfway line. 2 minutes gone here. And they give it back to Cleary, and good physicality defensively in both sets. Knowledge Lyric says, why is Latrell upset about the booing? He should grow a pair. Yeah, so with Latrell, I did comment this on Clarkie's post as well. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't have cared too much if he complained about the booing, whatever. But because he compared to the Adam Goodes situation, very, very separate situation there. Adam Goodes felt that he was being racially taunted comparatively to Latrell, who's no one is, Seb isn't behind. Oh, the Tigers fan's talking shit and he's back. Oh, fair enough, okay. Sorry, Seb. We had some Tigers fan talking shit before. I slaughtered him and then he left. He said he had to go and then now he's back apparently. So I thought you were behind. So forward tackle hit the halfway point for the Eels. They've got the field position battle on lock as we currently speak. It's still very in the air, but they've got the better of the field position as we currently speak. 40 metres out from the Panthers line. So right hand side now. Moses whacks that bad boy up. Good bet, Sundo. Yeah, I think it's a great bet by the old Sundo there. I think it's a great bet. Oh, Panthers taken down to the 20. Mevin says, what happened to Goodes was so much worse. Perspective-wise, obviously, Good felt he was being racially taunted. Latrell, there's not a single person that I would be aware of. I don't know for a fact. I'm not at the Rabbitohs games, obviously, and Rabbitohs-Roosters games, but I don't believe anybody is racially taunting Latrell. I think it's just the fact that he was a Rooster and he went to their biggest rivals. That's the thing. So, fourth tackle hit the 45, and this is a pretty good set here from the Panthers. They'll get inside the attacking half now. Oh, no, Fisher Harris. Yeah, he's still going here. He's still going here, Fisher Harris. Oh, good little, he got the arm free, but he just couldn't release it. So Cleary here with a nice little dink into the corner. That's a good kick position there. That's a good field position kick there to keep the Eels back inside their own 20. Lucas says he's trying to go at Daz. He's trying to go at Daz? A Tigers fan? Settle down, mate. Settle down, Tigers fans. Patton's back of the line, just roll at the field. Yeah, exactly right. Knowledge Lyric says no one was there being racially abusive. It's just that what he did to Manu and that he was our former player. So you cannot say it like that, Knowledge Lyric. So you cannot speak on behalf and say no one was there. I don't believe that anybody was doing it. I don't believe it. And I would go as far to say no one was. But you cannot say that no one was. You know what I'm saying? So I know you're a Roosters fan, you're defending your team. But there are Gronks a part of every supporter base. Every single supporter base. So it wouldn't necessarily completely surprise me. 40-20 attempt here. And it's going to be dropout here. Wow. That kick from Mitchell Moses was unreal. That was an unreal kick from Mitchell Moses that had to be hit back on the inside there by Edwards. Otherwise, it's going to be 40-20. And instead, it will be a dropout. The dropout actually works in favour of the Panthers here. So Edwards did a good job here. Edwards actually did a good job there. The dropout actually does favour the Panthers comparatively to the 40-20 just then. Slapper of a kick. It was a slapper of a kick, mate. It was a slapper of a kick. Absolutely fantastic kick there by Mitchell Moses. So 5 minutes in here. And now, Justin Sundo's on the edge of his seat right now. Justin Sundo is on the edge of his seat. Oh, Cleary is huge. That's a 55-metre kick. That's a 60-metre kick there by Nathan Cleary. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, my God. Regan Campbell-Gillard with an absolute crunch of a... He's off the back fence. Jet tells us there are Gronks in every supporter base, especially Parramatta. I would say especially Brisbane, to be honest with you. But in the same sense, everyone's got it. Everyone's got it. Specifically ones who rhyme with Crichton. Who are Broncos fans. Run straight, RCG, you cat. Well, he kind of did, mate. He kind of did. Also, he's not a car. He's not a car. Third tackle. No fullback in behind. Edwards will get there, though. Will be another dropout. Duncan Center says, I don't have much on it. Just win like 50 if it gets up. Mate, that's 50 more than yesterday. So get it up for him. Get it up for him. Then it says the Eels are starting off well. They are starting off well. It's a long game, mate. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Here. Was Moses over the 40? Am I seeing things? I don't know. Well, Edwards would have known. You know, in his position, it would have been a very difficult one to predict. Oh, the bounce! Oh, my God. That was very unlucky there with the Panthers. That ball nearly bounced over the sideline there. Justin Sutton says, put it on my PointsBet account because I took a break from Sportsbet. Oh, they're saying he knocked it on. It's a knock on Panthers. It's a knock on Eels. Hey, where's the big fella who always says Junior Paulo knocks the ball on? Oh, no. He's going to be rowdy now. You watch. Even if he's not in the stream, he'll come back to the stream to tell us that Junior Paulo knocked this ball on. You watch. I can't remember his name, but he'll come back. So they're going to challenge us, the Eels. Eels are going to use their challenge the first 7 minutes of this game. It's definitely an... Oh, no. Why would you challenge that in the first 7 minutes of a final? Why would you challenge that in the first 7 minutes of a final? You're unbelievable. He lost that ball twice. You are stupid, Junior Paulo. What are you doing, my guy? You lost the ball twice. You've just lost your challenge in the first 7. Muppet gives in the chat. Get the Muppet gives in the chat. Get the Muppet gives in the chat. I'm not an Eels fan. It pisses me off. I'm an Eels fan. That pisses me right off. You've just cost your team your challenge in the first 7 minutes, and it was so stupid. Oh, as a penalty to Panthers. Oh my God. You watch Panthers score here. Jake McDonald, welcome to the chat, big fella. You watch Panthers score here. That is so stupid. What a clown, bro. Like, you don't challenge that in the first 7 minutes. And also, who's the captain? Is it Mitchell Moses? Because why on earth is he accepting that from his front row forward in 7 minutes into the game? Even if it was right, you don't challenge this early. Especially in a final. Mytho Classic Parramatta is very classic Parramatta, mate. It is very classic Parramatta. So first tackle with the Panthers, left-hand side. Fisher Harris gets to the 20. Oh, Gutho's captain. Well, that tells you everything you need to know. Second tackle now, 20 metres out here from the line. They go left-hand side here. Here come the Panthers. Really have a kick out. Oh! Still going here. He's at 10. Never knew I had access to Muppet emojis. So Jake McDonald, someone gifted memberships, and you must have been one of the lucky guys. So there you go. Panthers here aside. Yo, here. Edwards, Crichton. No, very close. Very close. That will be, it might be a knock on here, but geez, that was close there for Crichton. Yeah, Sundo did win. Yeah, well done, Sundo. You can now gift a $5 membership. I don't think he gets it, but he might actually bubble this ball too. I actually think Crichton should have passed that ball. But then again, he backs himself in. Fair enough. Sivo comes underneath. He's definitely held up. I just want to know if he bubbles it. Rule number 1, I thought, was don't listen to a prop. Exactly right, Brian. And rule number 2 should be don't... well, Sando's donated $5. You didn't have to do that, my guy. But I think he does lose that ball. Thank you very much, Sando. I'm going to add that to the I'd actually argue he bubbled that, but I'm just going to update this over here to $25 dues. Oh, sorry. We're going to change it to $40 dues. Look at that for the big fella too. So Justin Sando with the $5, and then Stay Ill with the 15 as a Blaze. Let's go, Para. We've got the Para fan of the chat going toe-to-toe with the Rooster fan. But it will be held up there. So thank you very much, guys, for the 2 donos there. It's going to be fit tackle. Leave the Panthers there. 11 metres out here from the line. Fit tackle. They go left-hand side to Cleary. Cleary with a cheeky dink up top. Good kick through. Knocked back by Villiam. Kick out. Goes too far backwards, though. But at least it's gone backwards, and that's going to be, wow. That's going to be poor there. As we do it for finals donors everywhere. Finals donors everywhere. Like I said, guys, don't forget, there is that pin comment in the chat if you are feeling generous. If you are feeling generous. Get around the W's in the chat. Look at them go. Every time there's a donor, people just W it. It's good. It's good stuff to see you guys getting around the community. So 9 minutes in here. Second tackle here for the Eels. They're 35 minutes out from their own line. Reid Marnie. Oh, Niokora got crunched by Jerome Luai in the tackle there. The only person I'd really be happy to see lose in this game is Jerome Luai. Like, I don't really have hate for anybody else. I don't really have hate for anybody else. The forward tackle now for the Eels. They go left-hand side. Regan Campbell. Gillard crunched at the 35. Fifth tackle. Junior Paulo should be super thankful. Super thankful that knock-on didn't cost his team a try just then, which was very close to doing so. Mitchell Moses puts that ball up in the air. Not the greatest of kicks, but it'll be knocked backwards here by the Eels anyway. They'll get another crack at it. Gutho kicks it through, but that's a terrible kick from Gutho. And Edwards is away here. Edwards is away! Oh, taking out the 30. Nice little break there, though. 10 minutes gone here, guys. 10 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. That was a really nice one by Edwards, and he's had a really solid start to this game. Will I be going to the grand final? Yeah, I am going to the grand final. Big hooky boys. That's why I've got that pinned comment in the chat. If anyone who does feel generous to help us out, I will be going to the grand final alongside Entertain House, who obviously he's an Eels fan, so he really would love to the Eels to win this game so that we can. Well, I would like the Eels to win this game. I would like I want the Sharks to not play the Eels. I would love the Sharks play the Eels in the grand final because that means I would have a team to support because my mum is a Sharks fan and he would have a team to support, which is his Eels. So, penalty Parramatta. Penalty to Parramatta. That first 10 flew by. It did, Brighton. It did. First 10 minutes gone here. Still 0-0. I'm liking that unders bet already. Surely Hayden's at the game. I think he would be. Yeah, surely Hayden would be at this game. If you're a fan of your team and you're in Sydney, you go to the game. Especially with what he does. He does what I do. Like, he does vlogs, not streams. But, like, he does what I do for his team. So you'd assume he would surely be there. You would assume that he would surely be there. So Eels get his ball now to the halfway point. 29 minutes to go in the first half. Angela getting around the Cowboys. Well, we'll be streaming your game tomorrow. Sharks, Cowboys tomorrow night. We'll be streaming both the Storm and Raiders and Cowboys Sharks tomorrow. There's no Premier League action this week, guys, because of the morning. So there will be all Premier League games being suspended for 10 days. So unfortunately, our next Premier League action is actually going to come probably October 1st for Arsenal Tottenham. Fourth tackle here for the Eels. They're 28 minutes out here from the line. 11 minutes in. Oh, he's lost the ball. Taylor May's away here. Taylor May's still going here. Taylor May steps around. He's at the 35. He's at the 40. There you go. Take it down. Killing Fields. Getting around the pennies. Hooky Boy says, do you know of greatest game of all? What do you mean? Are you asking me what my favourite game is? Or what are you asking? Nozrix is watching Taylor May play right now. Pisses me off. Fair enough. So they're going to come back here for an injury, I think. Oh, no. Will Pansini is injured here, guys. Unfortunately, he's going to have to come off for a HIA. Melbourne Stockgate says the Entertainer has been on 3K for the last 1 year. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. You know, he does his own thing. You know, good on him. Wait. Oh, Taylor May has hit him high. Taylor May's hit him high. There should be a penalty. Yes, Sunday. Yeah, 10 days. This should be a sin bin here, and Taylor May of all guys is going to be sin binned. Taylor May should be sin binned here. It's a high tackle, and it should be at least a penalty. It might be a bit rough for a sin bin, to be honest with you. But if they want to be consistent, they sin bin him in. Taylor May going to the side. Here we go. Is he going here for 10? Taylor May is going to be high contact, forcing it, and he's up for 10. Taylor May goes for 10. Oh boy. Nah. He shouldn't even be playing. Nah. He should not even be playing in this game. He shouldn't even play the game, ladies and gentlemen. He should not even be here. He should have been suspended. So there you go. So Penrith down to 12 men for the next 10 minutes. Oh no, what a hectic start here though. Good final so far. Very good final so far. But the Eels will get their first real... This is probably the first real solid attack of the game. Our first real solid attack of the game. So it's going to be first tackle here for the Eels at the 20. That's such karma, man. That is real karma. But then again, he did it. So it's like grubby action off the field, grubby action on the field. Not really, I feel like because that was tailor-made, it was a bit harsh consequence. Maybe, but in the same sense, it was high, it was deemed with force, so that's always going to be a sin bin based on those lettering of the law. Third tackle here, 10 metres out of the line. Eels with the ball. Zeta thinks, no way, he'll be able to sever his sin bin next season. He'll serve his sin bin next season. It's a good one, Zeta. Yeah, bring him back. Bring him back on the field, guys. Think about the fans. They want to see 13 on 13. Bring him back on the field. Let him serve his 10-minute sin bin in Game 3 next year because he's already suspended the first 2. So 10 minutes out of the line. Fit tackle now for the... he got banned for 2 games, Rookie Boys. Not 1. Left-hand side, Reed Marnie. Chance here, Brown! Simo! Oh, the defense of the Panthers. Brian To'o with some unbelievable defense. How did Sivo not score there? How did Sivo not score there? Mythic Class Support try-saver. That's mad. Yeah, Sivo always makes it from there, Brighton. I would say that for me, obviously a couch coach here, I probably would have told Sivo to back himself in there to the left-hand side, but there were players there. I don't know, he's just such a strengthy guy. I could see him getting there still, but obviously he didn't. He cut back onto the inside. So that was good defense there from Penrith. And Isaiah Yeo, 4th tackle, gets it to the 35. Jet tells his defence wins the premierships. Exactly right. That's why the Panthers, they defended that one. And last year, they won the premiership. Nathan Cleary on a 4th tackle. Oh, that's going to be... Was that... Oh, lucky that was not a knock on there for the Eels. Geez, both teams here are dicing with danger. Really so much. They really are. They really are dicing with dangers. Wait, Brian To'o can't tackle. Wait, Brian To'o can't tackle. Well, he just did. Sachin Kells is surprised he didn't delay May's sin bin until next year. That was funny, Sachin, except for the fact that we said that for the last, 5 minutes. But you got there in the end. You know, at least you got there in the end, Sachin. Well done. You're a Warriors fan, though, so it does usually take a little bit of time to get through. Oh! Jeez, huge hit there. Nathan Cleary, you've got to be very careful with those kind of tackles, considering you got to send... oh, no! Oh, Eels to throw back. See if I get it at the 40. Jeez, this game's all over the shop right now. Bonjour de Paris. Comment va? Bien ou bien? Nema oululu. Bonjour. Je suis. And that's going to be Panthers take that. And it's going to be Crichton who gets his ball to the 15. There is so much emotion in this game, you can feel it. Alia reparto. Hooky Boys, this weight can Brian To'o can tackle? Didn't know. Well, now you know, mate. Now you know. So Edwards brings his ball to the 33. Sure you did, Angela. You probably don't even have 100 bloody rupees. Brian Robinson says, oh yeah, run him over. Luai. Sachin Gill says, yeah, us Warriors fans are a special kind. We're behind the life by a good 10 years. Well, you'll get there eventually. That's the main thing, you know. Oh my God. Jeez, that hit. This game could be under 10 points. This could be like that 8-6 game last year. This could be like that 8-6 last year all over again. So Cleary, that's a really hard kick to take here for the Eels. Pressure. Panthers ball here. Panthers away. Moses Leota. Right inside. And back on the inside. Panthers try time, Brian To'o. Try time for Panthers. It is 4-0. There may be a knock-on back here, but I don't believe so. There may be a knock-on back here. Shipping the man in the bin. Yeah, with the man in the bin. There may be a knock-on against the Panthers, but we'll see. It's definitely going to be Panthers ball regardless, but there may be a knock-on if we go back and have a look at this. Cleary said they try what a kick that was. That was a Burton-esque kick, that was a Burton-esque kick, and it was good pressure there as well. Oh, I think Luai just knocked this on. I think Luai may knock this on here. So I think it's going to be Panthers ball because the first knock-on was Eels, but I think Luai may knock this on. So that one, oh, I don't know, it's close. You have to slow it down. You're going to have to slow this one down, to be honest with you. You're going to have to slow this little bad boy down here, to be completely honest with you. Good call, Das, mate. Just here because I'm homeless. Well, you know, Nate, don't worry. You can be homeless with all of us. The cat rules the try. I don't know. Is it try confirmed? Because I think that I haven't seen a good enough angle to say that it's a knock-on, but I'm still waiting here. So Brian To'o 9 this season and 5 against the Eels, 41 in his career. He taps the 40 into his own hands, I reckon. Try confirm. Well, there you go. They're pretty happy with that. I'd love to see this again, though. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. They haven't showed us a slow-mo of it. I don't think they realised that we could see that. Home was spent on eye with the boys. Exactly right, mate. Exactly right. Exactly right. So look, it's controversial. I'm gonna put a shirt on here, by the way, guys. It's too hot right now. I'm still used to winter, so I'm still wearing jumpers and shit when I shouldn't be. I'm still. Geez, I nearly fell over. I'm still here. I'm just gonna put a shirt on. But guys, it is 4-0 here. It more than likely is about to be 6-0. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. But just give me 1 second here. Just give me 1 second here as I get a little bit more comfortable for a ripper game we've got going on here. I am surprised he didn't slow-mo down to see if it was a knock-on or not. But it is what it is. If they say that it's not, like I said, it is what it is, mate. You know, I don't think that they're going to get a call like that wrong in a game like this. So it is 6-0. He does get the kick. There. Chase says go Eels, but Penrith just scored. The Panthers did just score, mate. The Panthers did just score. Yeah, it's not giving us a slow-mo angle. It just isn't. But yeah, I think that there was definitely potential of a knock-on there. That angle looks like a knock-on. Bro, I don't know about that one. Yeah, I thought it was a knock-on. I thought it was, but surely they're not going to get this one wrong. You know what I'm saying? You wear a hat inside, bro? Well, no shit, Sherlock. What does it look like? No, Coast has looked a knock-on, did it? A bit weird to bunker, but show us. Yeah, I was surprised they didn't show us. But to be fair, I'm not even inside. I'm at Penrith right now. Woo! Go Pennies! Woo! See, everyone's getting rowdy. See, we're in Penrith, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't say Eels robbed just yet. Alex, he's going to say Eels robbed all game because he's a Tigers fan. And Tigers fans feel like everything is a robbery. So third tackle here for the Panthers there, 35 metres out. And BKRmy kick out. Cool! My goodness me. Reed Marnie just slapped his future teammate. At least BKRmy kick out doesn't really get hit like that next time. I just slowed it down. It looked like a knock-on. I thought it was a knock-on, Jimmy James. Yeah, I do. Pro Gamer says, I'm a Cows fan. I have hopes, but I don't think they're winning against the Sharks. What's your opinion? Yeah, I tip the Sharkies, Pro Gamer. That's another high kick there from Cleary. But the Eels get the catch there. Jet tells us actually he's down the riff. I am. I'm here right now. Taylor, get out of here, mate. Get out. You can't sit with me, Taylor. You meant to be in the bin. Get out of here. You're not allowed to sit with me. Exactly right. You go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Eels get slapped back at the 30. And also says, is Critter going to Dogs 2023? I don't know. Jeez, the last two shots have been wild. I'll have a laugh if Raiders win. Big fan of the season they've had. They were terrible at the first half and then were okay for the second half, but they got in. They're only in though because the Broncos completely capitulated. And Mitchell Moses inside the 40, but that's just a big kick to the 10 metres here. Better be careful, Blaze, he might fight you. Who's wanting to fight me? Oh, Talon May. Oh no, I'm scared. So first tackle here. What we saw from that boxing fight, I don't know. See how that one goes. He might grab you. Okay. So first tackle here for the Panthers. There's going to be an injury to Stephen Crichton. Hopefully he's alright. Apisar Kotosau looking like he's about to come on here for the Pennies. So what, did Mitch Kenny start, did he? Did Mitch Kenny start in the field? Who started for the Panthers in the number 9? It was Mitch Kenny. Yeah, Mitch Kenny started with the number 9 role for the Panthers, which is interesting. Obviously, they're just trying to utilise a... this might be a penalty here, the Panthers. Kristen isn't, it's media bullshit. Critter isn't, it's media bullshit. Critter claiming a hip drop. It is below the knee, mate. It's going to be a penalty here. It's going to be a penalty, buddy. It's going to be a penalty. It's not going to be off. Damn, I have no water. It's just on report. Yeah, no, it's definitely just on report there. It's not going to be off, lads. Nate says, Rabbitoh's biggest problem is they got no one to replace Sam Burgess, Iron Squirrel Grip. So I'm not even surprised Panthers are up. Well, no shit. They're favourites, like $1.30 favourites. Of course you shouldn't be surprised the Panthers are up. They are the team who came first this season. Did well to milk it. Well, by the letter of the law, it's probably right. But yeah, he did definitely milk it to get the penalty. But we all know Critter's like that. So first tackle now for the Panthers. They're 35 metres out of the line. I'll go right hand side. And gives it off the Yo underneath here. And they'll be taking down 28 metres out here from the line. Not a lot in it, but definitely below the knee for sure. Yeah, it's below the knee. It's below the knee. Burgess should have went off for a HI in 2014. You shush. So third tackle now. They're going to go right hand side. Gives it off to Yo. Yo here. 5 metres out of the line. 5 metres out here from the line. Here they come. 4 tackle. Apiso Cottesau gives it off here to Cleary. Cleary steps on the inside here. Cleary again. Into the 5. Oh, so close. 3 metres out. Broke his cheekbone, you divvy. So left hand side. Kicks it through. I think it's going to be a dropout. I think the Eels have actually... Yeah, it's going to be a dropout here. Jordan Curry with the Papua New Guinea in the house. Shout out Papua New Guinea. Get around Papua New Guinea. What a place. What a place. We're just going to check here for a potential try. He's on side, but it's shoulder to shoulder. There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this. And I believe that you'll see Gutho get his hand the ball first. Ooh. Do the Panthers... Does Fisher Harris touch that? I don't know about Gutho grounding the ball there. Bunker. I don't believe so. Who touched the ball after that? Was it a Panther or Eel who touched it after that? Because I don't believe Gutho put that ball down. I don't believe that he grounds that ball. And it was the Panthers who actually came back after. Disagree with that. I don't believe that was a grounding, but it is what it is. So that should have been a try there for Panthers. So Panthers here get the balls to the 20-metre line. Now, 20 minutes to go here. The first half, guys. That last 10 have actually gone quite slow compared to the first 10. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button, guys. Bang, bang, bang. And subscribe if you are new around here. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Let's get to at least 100 likes on this stream. So Panthers here to Cleary. Cleary here 15 metres out. Gives it off to Luai. Luai here. And taken down 5 metres out. Here's Tungle. 8 metres out here from the line. Right hand side. Carita gives it out to Cleary. Cleary. Good hold up play to Yo. And Yo should have passed that, man. Yo should have passed that. Yo should have been passing that one. So 5 metres out now. Left hand side. Fisher Harris. Oh, wow. That was a good run though. Fifth tackle here. Fifth tackle. 2 metres out here from the line. Apiso Cottesau to Nathan Cleary. Cleary here at the 10. Luai. Luai to William. Kick out. Oh, is that touched by the Eels or no? No touch. Yeah, I agree. I like the call. I like the call of the referee. I think this is Eels ball. I like the call. Normally, referees would immediately assume there's a touch there. I don't believe there is a touch here from the Eels. I think that was just a poor pass because of the pressure. Yeah, I don't believe that was touch. Shut up, blocker. Hun says, you got Eels best team ever. It's a good game right now. So first tackle with the Eels 15 metres out from their own line. Nate says, can always bet on Gutho to score in a semi-final. Not going to read the rest of the comment out though. Brian Robinson says, kick out mate, not your job. Well, normally he does that. Normally he does do that hold up play, gets through, there's a big gap and they come back inside for him and then he passes it. But obviously it just didn't work out that time. Viliami Kickout just grabbed Paula's hair there. Viliami Kickout, I think Kickout's apologising. I don't think he meant to do it, but Paula took exception to that, but it's okay. So 4 tackle here for the Eels at the 35. If that ball is grounded by Gutho, that's a lousy call, pathetic call. If they, considering they called that as a grounded, 40-20 attempt. No, it's not going to go sideline. Considering they called that grounded, Edwards knocked that on. Edwards knocked it on. Eels got a chance here. Knock on over here. But knock on over there. That's a knock on, Dylan Edwards. Hey, it's a 10-year-old Hayden. Nate says Panthers got the best front row lineup since the 90s Broncos. Oh, jeez, that's a bad knock on there. Front row lineup of Regan, Campbell, Gillard and Paulo. There's got to be better than that. Over the years. No, I'm going to disagree with you on the basis that there has got to be someone better. I would say no, I disagree with you, and I can't even think, but that's because I've got to scan through everyone. Surely the Broncos of the 2000s. What, Shane Webke and Pedro Sivanasiva? Wouldn't they have been a pairing? I disagree. Eels, settle down. It's first tackle, Eels. It's first tackles. Just relax. So first tackle here at the 10. First tackle at the 10-metre line here. So Reed Marnie, right-hand side, Regan Campbell-Gillard. I love how people bite back at moderators as if moderators can't time me out. Edwards, gee whiz, sung your praise and everything. And that's exactly what Sharkin just did. Let that side in, knock on, no! No, knock on Panthers! Eels! It's going going to be a knock on Panthers. It's going to be a fresh out of 6 here for the Eels. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Oh, jeez. Paula knocks it back. Very close. If Brian To'o gets that, he might have been away. Paula was so lucky. Jeez. Man, he's got some bloody wobbly old hands, doesn't he? He's got some wobbly old hands. This is exactly the expectations of a quarterfinal right here, despite early days. Trucken always in the locker. Mate, he's ready to rock and roll whenever. You know, he's on BK Sport USA streams. He's on BK Sport streams. He's ready to rock and roll all day, mate. All day. And if you talk nonsense to him, he'll drive to you. He'll buddy, tell you right now, he'll drive his truck straight through the house. Straight through it, mate. You don't want to do that. Alright, so first tackle now. 10 metres out here from the line. And it'll be 5 metres out now. Second tackle. 16 minutes to go here of the first half. It's going to be Madison rolls back to Reed Marnie. Then Reed Marnie to a pretty weak running Campbell Gillard. 90,000 to take both the same. Also, I said Panthers front row, not Eels. Oh, sorry. I thought you said Eels. Fisher Harris and Leota. Oh, they're pretty good, mate. Leota's actually quite underrated. Second tackle now. 3 metres out here from the line. Reed Marnie gives it off to Madison. Madison out back to Marnie. And Marnie at the 11. Third tackle. Gutho's going to go out to the right-hand side now. They've got no space here. They've got no space. Yeah, no, they've got no space. 5 metres out, fourth tackle. This is pretty much the high-intensity game I expected. Yep, it's the high-intensity game everyone expected. So left-hand side now, and Campbell Gillard gets his ball to the 10th, fifth tackle. Not a great attack and set here from the Eels. Don't forget that, just hide that one, by the way, boys. Left-hand side, Micah Sivo. Sivo kicks it through! Oh, but good work there by Edwards. Oh, they're calling forward. They're calling forward past there. Oh, there's a biffo! There's a biffo! Give him a smack! Give him a smack! Come on! Bring back the beef! Boom! Bring back the beef! Bring back the beef! Bring back the beef! Let's go. Bit of a push and a shove here. 6-0 to the Penrith Panthers. 15 minutes to go first half. There's a bit of a sneaky little biffo. Not too heavy, not too crazy, but sneaky little biffo. Get the cat lure. So yeah, look, that was a bit dodgy there from Sivo and Opacek. It was a little bit dodgy there with that hit. Didn't need to do that. Brian Roberts said that's a Panthers biff for you. No, it's a cat biff. It is a cat biff all day. So it'll be Panthers ball here 5 minutes out. Someone said hit Luai, the Queensland dog. People won't get that if they haven't seen it. So there's a video of Luai not too long ago saying he was a Queenslander before he was obviously selected for New South Wales. There was a video of him saying, someone asked him, New South Wales or Queensland, and he replied with Queensland, which is interesting considering he plays in New South Wales. We don't need to fight, we just finish. Finish did nuts, right? Second tackle now. No, still first tackle here. They get spotted at the 30. Hit Luai, the Queensland dog. Unbelievable, that's mate. So, good pass there. Jerome Luai to Viliami Kickout. The 50, good run. Brian Roberts says we don't want him, Dad, keep him. No, but he said he was a Queenslander. He said it. Word for word, there's a video of it. So, fourth tackle here, 38 metres out from the line. Eels are slowly shit in the bed. Yeah, Gregory, this is what they do in finals, man. People don't listen, people don't believe. Eels always choke it up when it comes to the finals, dude. They just don't know how to get over the line. And Cleary into the corner. That's a pretty good kick. Bro, dumb. Lucky he stayed in bounds there. Dumb not to go down there and try to break away. So, Eels now gets ball to the 5 metre line, but Panthers, this is what I told you before, guys. They're going to really constrict you right now. They're going to constrict the Eels, and they're constricting them inside their own 10. So I said, third tackle now, 8 metres out. Sivo rolls it back here, and Gutho's actually away here. Gutho's away, he's at the 30. Oh. That was a last-ditch tackle there by William Kickow and not To'o, Edwards, I think. And that's going to go back here, and Edwards going to have to run all the way back, gets to the 10. And Edwards is going to have to just rock and roll it back to the 20. Jeez, what a really tense game, though. Really high-intensity, tense game. It's just beautiful. Oh, stop making me have to look at... Oh, knock on Panthers! Knock on Panthers! Knock on Panthers! Boom, boom, boom. Knock on Panthers. I don't even necessarily believe it's Panthers playing so slow. Oh, yeah, Taylor May. Hey, he came back and it's a knock on. How good's Taylor May now, Panther fans? You're loving Taylor May in the finals game now, Panther fans? Oh no. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's Panthers playing so sloppy. I would say the Eels are very physical right now. Jim Amar. So the loser of this game is going to really have a tough ass next week against the Storm. Or the Raiders, but I'd say the Storm. Should have hit May harder. No, it's getting a bit saucy from you. Jim Amar says if they ever bring back the biff, we should let the players take out knuckle dusters. There's definitely something wrong with you. So 15 metres out, Reed Minor gets it off to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown sits around. 10 metres out, second tackle. Karma curse on May. Karma curse on May. That actually just works out well. So second tackle over the Eels. Can they score? I would love to see them score here to tie it up. I'd love to see them tie it up here. May sucks though, overrated player. No, May's usually pretty good, but was that not forward though? That was a beautiful flat pass. If it is flat, they've called a try, so it will be a try. It will be 6-6 here, but I have my doubts. I do have my doubts about that try, but in the same sense, if it's flat, it's a beautiful try. Let's have a look here again. Reed Marnie. Oh, it's a beautiful pass. No, it's a beautiful pass. It's not even flat. It's actually more backwards. It's not even flat. It's a great pass on Reed Marnie there. Now, miss passes like that next year, but that all comes down to that knock on from your boy Taylor May, baby. Your boy Taylor May. That pass on Reed Marnie was just absolutely superb. Brian Robinson says squeals go bang, scroll through with the kitchen sink. They did. Database said it was just the first angle. Yeah, the first angle from this side. Obviously, the players over there, so from this side it looked bad, but when you're actually looking at it from side and also from in front, it was very much an easy pass. And very much a good pass, sorry. But Reed Marnie obviously going to the Bulldogs next year, so, Eels are going to be missing that one next year. Nate says, doubt there's a single athlete in the world that's conditioned as a semi-finalist in the NRL. Yeah, you can make an argument for it, yeah, you could. I know, All Black, like, Rugby World Cup semi-final, I would say the Rugby World Cup semi-final is more physical than the Rugby World Cup final in Union. So maybe that's a bit different, but... Somebody says, I can't believe May's playing. Yeah, we've gone over this. But that's going to be 6-6 here, guys. 10 minutes to go here in the first half, guys. 10 minutes to go of the first half. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to 100 likes and subscribe. If you're new around here, let's see how close we will. We're going to get to 19k by tomorrow at very minimum. We'll definitely get 19,000 by tomorrow at very least. Yeah, we're on our way to 20k, baby. We're on our way to 20k. And at halftime, I'll do my punishment that I for my tipping video last week. Sirex says, great game so far. Yes, it has been a great game so far. So 10 minutes ago here on the first half, and the Eels lucky to grab that one. Jeez, you got to be a bit more careful with the pill there. So first take, I leave the Eels 23 metres out from their own line. Regan Campbell-Gillard on the highest hard-earned index marker. James Fisher-Harris in second. Ryan Madison in third. Reed can sing a pill. Mate, Reed's got his way around the footy field, that's for sure. That's for sure. He'll always be the backup to Harry Grant / Ben Hunt, though, which is sad for his career. Alright, so it's going to be fourth tackle now. Reed Marnie with a really great run. Reed Marnie! Oh, taking that 40. He's still going, Reed Marnie. He's still going. Taking down to the 30 now. Boy, oh boy. So fifth tackle now, 30 metres out. Right hand side to Moses. Moses puts that ball up in the air. Good chase through by the Eels. Good kick there from Moses. Knocks it back. It's really far back though. Viliame Kickoff should have done better there. It's fifth tackle. No. Well, it's going to be Panthers ball anyway. The referee has cost the Panthers and the Eels in one play there. The referee has cost the Panthers and the Eels in one play there. That is ludicrous. That is ludicrous. There's no way. He just hit the ground. You can't say he can pass that ball, ref. God, referees are terrible, man. He literally hits the ground there. How can you say that's play on? Alright, so Panthers now left-hand side. It was such a shit punishment. Wish we had a re-roll option. Yeah, well, apparently it was Dolphins fan. He thought it was a good one. So right-hand side here, Panthers. Edwards, space. 35, fifth tackle. Folks, do you get more sport on your American sports streams or EPL streams? I don't know what that means. So up it goes there from Cleary. There's a Panthers player down the back. And that's going to be knock on or knock back here. It's going to be still fit tackle. I disagree. Fisher-Harris. Oh, could you challenge that? I thought the Eels touched that as well. They're not really getting upset about it, so maybe not. Maybe not. And Missy Yosefa says, let's go the Panthers. Nate says, can Eels raise their intensity in the second half? Is the real question. It's a good question, Nate. It's a great question. So Eels now right hand side, and they'll get this ball out to about the 26 or so, second tackle. Left hand side, they give it off. Lucas says, for EPL, I'd say as there is more sons on this channel getting the noti. I don't know, more subscribers on the channel get the noti. We had about a similar amount on the NFL stream today on BK Sport USA as we did on as we do on the Premier League streams. To be completely honest with you, 4 tackle now. But you got to remember that USA is 360 million population in comparison, so you're always going to get at least a few people checking in from time to time. But it does still take a decent bit. You just need that one big game to pop off realistically. But it's going to be Panthers ball here at the 15. Or at the 20, sorry. So they'll get first tackle now. 7 minutes to go here of the first half. Missy Yosef says, thanks man for the stream. Really helped, brother. Well, I'm here every single game. All the time. 24/7. I've been here all year long. And can't wait for the Rugby League World Cup. We'll be streaming as well. And also rugby, the NRL next year is going to be awesome. Abisai Corsau, my boy, my dosso Vitti, brada from Vitti level. We'll get that ball to the 50. So 4 tackle now with the Panthers. Abisai Corsau again, left hand side to Spencer Lenny with a really solid run to the 35 now. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. Nathan Cleary's going for another banger. He's going for another banger. It's a hard kick to take here for the Eels. Oh no! Oh, it's going to be Panthers 6. It's a knock on from the Eels. Those kicks from Cleary today have been absolutely ginormous. So Cleary in this last 5 weeks, this is why I told you guys, a fresh Nathan Cleary is going to come rocking in the finals. And that's what we're saying right now. A fresh Nathan Cleary is showing that it's a bit of a tough one to be asking here. It's a bit of a tough one to be asking because those kicks from Nathan Cleary are just absolutely superb. Yes, Lucas, the England time zone does suck. Never says Cleary's kicking has been fire. Man's copying Burton. Shush. Lucky O'Brien says up at the Mighty Eels. Up at the Mighty Eels, he says. Jeez, I'm definitely probably going to need to get a bottle of water or something for that second half. I'm definitely probably going to need to. Oh, short kick there. No, but Cleary gets it up to Edwards. And Edwards is still going here. Taken down at the 10. First tackle. First tackle. Wonga not having a good game under the high ball. Very difficult. No one can really have a good game under that high ball. Look at everyone who goes up against Burton. So second tackle here. 3 metres out of the line. The best of the best will drop the ball from Burton. And the best of the best will be dropping these balls too. Cleary. Luai should have passed that ball to kick out. Luai still going here at the 10. And he will run and get taken out at the 7. Third tackle now. Like O'Brien, not a big fan of the old Panthers. Corsau back on the inside. Yo needs to pass the ball more, man. Yo's not really working in regards to meter. Oh! He still nearly scored, to be honest with you. He still nearly scored. Corsau off to Cleary. Luai to kick out. Oh, fit tackle at 5 metres. Jeez, that was good defense from the Eels to hold him out there. So Taylor May now right hand side to Cleary. Cleary's going to grub a kick that one through, and it's going to be a dropout. And it's going to be a penalty to the Eels, offside, I think. Whoa, that's going to be an offside penalty there. An offside penalty there. Gee whiz. So the Eels will kick that one now with the penalty to about the 40. Hun says, boo to Panthers. Missy says, hey, what's the language? People are going to swear, man. This is footy. This is finals footy. People are going to swear. You've got to get used to that in the chat. People are going to swear. We'll keep it in line, but people are still going to swear there. Bright Robin says, ball hold kick out, they call him. Well, kick out should have actually received the ball on the previous one, but yeah, it was a bit of a ball hold. Nate, I still think Panthers are playing conservative. Second half, they'll run through the Eels. Maybe, because the Eels don't really have a good second half in them normally. Junior Paulo taken down at the 45. I'm 3-6, please stop swearing. Shit, man. So Reid Marnie, right hand side, gives it off to Papali'i. Papali'i hasn't really got into the game on an offensive standpoint just yet. 4 tackle, 32 metres out. Reid Marnie, left hand side to Moses. Moses now. Madison still going here. And can't get the offload away. Alex says, are you Brody's mum? Oh, jeez. So Reid Marnie, right hand side. Field goal! Why, Moses? Why? Jay Hayes, you've gotten into his ear. Why? Why? No. Not a 7-tackle set to the Panthers, you muppet. No. So first tackle here with the Panthers at 35. You don't do that. You're now giving a 7-tackle set to the Panthers, you loosey-goosey. And now they could go for a field goal if they wanted to, but, like, shite. No. Like, Cleary could go for it here, and it probably is still just as bad of an option, but, like, at least he'll get a better opportunity than that. Luai gets it off here to Tungo, and he'll be taken down to the 25. I respect it, but he need to get it. So, if he gets it, he's held as a hero. When he misses it, he's held as an idiot. And I'm calling him an idiot because he missed it. So, Zaya Yo here. Yo, taking out the 20. Do you go to the field goal now just to say Mitchell Moses eat this one? They are going to do it. Cleary's going to go himself. Cleary! He's got it! 7-6. Cleary just told Mitchell Moses, shove that one down your throat. Cleary just said, shove that one down your throat, Mitchy Moses. 7-6. Look how easy that was, though. Not a single person even really ran out to him. Not a single person even ran out to him. Like, Moses is doing it on the run. Cleary does it set up in a field goal range. Like, that was ridiculous from Moses. Cleary just shoves it back down his throat. Just goes, boom, getting a psychological break right there. It's potential, Nate. It is a potential. It is a potential. It is potential right there. Tommy is not a big fan of the old Mitchy Moses. Not a big fan. So a minute and a half to go here the first half. But that is a harsh time to concede. Very harsh. Emotional damage. So Panthers now coming out from their own in goal. They'll get a whole full set here. Look at that run. Jeez. Obachek, that was a nice tackle to stop him there. So up his Cyclone Sal here, 15 metres out, gives it off. Eels need to contain Cleary in his boot. Yeah, they need to rush up better, especially from the hooker department. But then again, Reed May's not really known for that. Left-hand side here to Cleary to kick out outside to Taylor May, and Taylor May will do nothing. Moses Cleary will be like, monkey see, monkey do. Monkey see, monkey do, baby. But whatever you can do, I can do better. So 4 tackle here at the 40. Taylor gets slapped. Plus 10 clutch on Cleary tonight. So that under 37.5 is looking very juicy. Whoever I helped out with that bet, you can thank me later. So 5th tackle here with the Panthers. Apisai Corsao gives it off to Cleary, who whacks that up in the air. Tough kicker, take again. Tough kick to take again. But it will be Queen Gutho, who does bring it back here to the 20. And Muppet Man will get taken down to 20. Just seconds left here in the first half. Months win origin is what you need against Cleary. I don't know what just happened. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm back, I'm back. If I'm not back, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Oh, we're back. Don't worry. Sorry, guys. For some reason, it just said OBS disconnected. Well, don't worry. We're still here. So it is halftime there, guys. It's 7-6. 7-6. And the Penrith Panthers, they're on top right now in an absolute grind. But yeah, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'm going to go get a drink of water here, guys. I'm just going to go fill my bottle up. So moderators, keep them in control in the chat. I'm just going to go fill my bottle of water up because I need it. But definitely stick around. Do not worry. I'll be back in less than maybe 2 minutes. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright. Don't be scared, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be scared. Because he is back. BKR Sport is back. Do not be afraid. The second half is still about 10 minutes away, so you don't have to worry about missing anything. You do not have to worry about missing anything. Just settle down, alright? Just settle down. Get ready. Let's get ready to rock and roll. But it says the D's beating Brizzy 31-15. The D's will win that game, mate. The D's will win that game in Melbourne. Brizzy won't be able to win there. Especially, I think Joe Danaher is out as well. I think that Danaher is out as well, which is a big problem. That's a big problem for the old Lions. That's a big problem. Problemo for the old Lions. Oh, no. Oh, jeez, I'm all over the shop. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Let's just check here. Check that, check that. Someone not happy, someone not happy. I just got a message from someone saying, talk more positively about Parramatta. They're doing well, mate. They're only down by 1 point half time. What do you want me to say, my fish? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, my fish? Missy yourself, this is what website you will use to watch the game. I'm watching it on KO. I'm watching it on KO. Parramatta for life. But Brisbane just got a goal. Cool. Cool. Jordan Carey says 1 to 4 points first half. Yeehaw. Well, good work. Good work. It was tight. You had to rely on a field goal in the last few moments, but at least you did get it. Honestly, I would not be crazy surprised. I would not be crazy surprised if the Panthers won this game 7-6. I would not be surprised if this game ended at this scoreline. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. It wouldn't be the most hectic of surprises. Other than that, Cleary is to be controlled. His bombs are killing us. Yeah, the bombs are absolutely slaughtering it right now. The bombs are too good. Harry says, what a cracking game we had. Hopefully Eels can win. Can't stand Penrith. Brian Robinson said it's like looking at Alex as drunk. Oh, I tell you what. Good half. Silly from most of the end to go for 1 point though. It was silly. It was silly, especially in the circumstance where he's on the run there. He has to kick that field goal on the run in comparison to Cleary, who could set up and then take the field goal. Lucky O'Brien says Panthers ain't winning shit. Well, I disagree right now. I disagree. I'm going to have to disagree with you, sir. Because I think the Panthers are looking pretty solid right now. They're looking pretty solid. Just like that timeout's looking pretty solid. I love water. Paul Callahan says Panthers are winning. The Panthers are winning right now, mate. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, it's half time, 7-6. It is 7-6 at half time right now, Paul Callahan. Deserved result, but look, I just think the game's been super physical and the Panthers are just outgrinding the Eels right now. They just are. I think the Eels beat who they play next week. Whether they play the Sharks or the Cowboys, I reckon they beat whoever they play next week. So I think for the... Oh, no, sorry. Eels play Storm Raiders, sorry. Eels play Storm Raiders. So I think that... whoever loses tomorrow is not making the grand final because they have to play Penrith in the prelim. Fergus Moses should take a shot of field goal first time. Para get down Penrith's end because you don't want that 1 point deficit hanging over your head for the whole second half, especially in a low scoring game. So I'm going to severely disagree with you, but I'm going to agree with you in regards to the thought process. I agree with you in regards to the mentality that you're talking about here, but I severely and utterly disagree with you in regards to taking a field goal early on in the second half. Your name's not Jay Hayes. Settle down. Like, you cannot be giving away 7 tackle sets, dude, unless you have an open range shot. You are not taking a shot in that section. Power Force, when I want good commentary, I know where to go this channel. I'm here, man. He's here. He's ready to rock and roll for a big weekend. A big old weekend. Tomorrow we got Storm Raiders. Whoa, knockout game there. Sharkies Cowboys. Whoa, not a knockout game, but a big game there at Shark Park, sold out. And then the big old rivalry game on Sunday, which is Rabbitohs versus Roosters. Also, I want to point this out, Mitchell Moses isn't even straight in front of goal there either. Like, he's a little bit to the left-hand side. There. Nay says if Moses misses another field goal, they should make him wander the desert for another 30 years. Well, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles, mate. He's going to have to take the sacrifice. Just go ask Brendan Fraser. I don't do it. Justin Sutter says Allianz sold out as well. Everyone sold out. Shark Park sold out. Penrith sold out. Storm, I don't know if that sold out actually, but I think it probably is. Oh, maybe not actually. Is that on at the same time as the AFL? No, it wouldn't be. AFL tomorrow night would be 7:30, wouldn't it? I think the NRL game is on at 5:30 if I'm not mistaken. Or is it 5? Maybe it starts at 5 tomorrow. 5:40. At 5:40. Why is it so late tomorrow? Why is it so late? Okay, well, that's kind of good the Premier League's postponed because I would have been way too late to do that Premier League at 9:30. So Storm Raiders tomorrow at 5:40, and what time's the AFL game on? Actually, I think that the AFL might screw it because it is at the G. Oh yeah, you ain't getting. I don't think you'll sell out. I don't think you'll sell out that Storm game. It's the same time as Collingwood versus Freo in the knockout final. Nah, I couldn't see it. I can't see Amy Pup being a sellout unless the Rays fans are travelling down. It's going to be interesting. Like Bryce Cleary being a menace, he's always going to be. He's fresh. He's not tired. He's not physically done. He's okay, man. So 5 weeks on the pine, 5 weeks on the bench there. He's ready to rock and roll here for a good final series. Eels will have to just stay at this pace to keep the second half scoreless. I wouldn't be surprised with Nate. Last year's semi-final was the same way. It was 8-6 the final. The final was 8-6, so it definitely would not surprise me if the pace of this game stayed the exact same. I know that that would be superbly unwanted by the losing team. If you have to play a full 80 minutes in this ferocity, this animosity right now, and this tempo, next week you're screwed. You're screwed next week against the Storm. But I still think the Panthers beat the Storm if they lost this game. But I think the Eels probably do. But in the same sense, I would not be surprised if the Eels get knocked out second week like they always do. I think there's not enough negativity towards Parra. Fair enough. Right, fair enough. Macabaka says 7-6 is a Union scoreline, to be fair. If I'd take a 7-6 win over the Wallabies the way we are playing this year.
Macabaka, why don't you just shush? Why don't you just do me a favour and shush? Don't you dare talk about the All Blacks getting a win next week. Don't even think about it.
But, you know what's the problem? Is next week, Paul Gallen is fighting the exact same night at the exact same time as the Wallabies All Blacks game. So I might be streaming Paul Gallen. I may be streaming Paul Gallen. I'll be able to do the second Wallabies game. But if we win that game at Amy, I'll fly over. I'll fly over to Eden Park for that game. Hopefully, anyway. Still, it's pretty hard doing the channel, man. You know, it's pretty hard doing the channel financially. Obviously, it is quite an expensive channel to do in comparison to a lot of other gaming YouTubers who can just play a game and then just, you know, bang it all out. That's why I do put that. You guys don't need to. There's no requirement for you to donate and whatnot, but it obviously does go a long way in regards to those links and the donations because the fact that it does, you know, I want to go to the NRL Grand Finals, that's a ticket, you know, accommodation, flights down there, all that sort of stuff. You know, if I wanted to go to the All Blacks game, you know, it's there. So that's why I did put that there. Don't ever feel like it's required, though. I'll be streaming regardless. Nate says, here's a question. Who do you see scoring in the second half? If someone has to score, who do you reckon? I'm going to go Cleary. I said it before the game, and I'll say it now. You're asking for a 7-tackle set with an early droppy? You are. Absolutely. You are. That's why I said Mitchell Moses should never have done that. Mate. It should never have been happening. I reckon May is 100% sub in the second half. For who? They don't have another wing on the bench. This is not like rugby. What? You've got Apisar, Cottasau, Scott Sorensen, Spencer Leniu, and James Salmon. They got no other wingers. Why would they do that? There's only 4 people on the bench, my guy. Charlie Staines is an 18-man replacement, and they would not be bringing that in. There's no way Talamay gets benched. There's not a chance Talamay gets benched. He will absolutely be playing the second half. Nisha says, hi Blaze, hello mate. Ali G says, Cleary out, Alpha Mitchell Moses. Yeah, I always believe that. Nate says you have to play it out, UTL. Yeah, there's no one on the bench there. You don't have backup wingers on your bench. It's just not possible. You have three forwards and a utility. So that's never going to be happening there. I think you're just upset. You're just upset that Cleary that he's playing Talamay. I reckon you're just upset that Talamay is playing, so you're kind of venting that issue because there's no way you can take someone out here unless it's a forward. But the forwards still get tired. Nate says Matt Singh was in every great game for Queensland and Australia. It was a bomb show, but that one game you needed him to show out, he went off. Yeah, absolutely. Matty Singh was a fantastic player back in the day. Matt Singh was actually superbly underrated. Nate's not every team is perfect. Not any team is perfect. There's not a single team that is perfect. Power Force says Cleary is embarrassing them with his Matt Burton-like bombs. So the thing is, guys, you're actually forgetting this. Cleary is the one who originally had these bombs. Cleary is the one who was originally known for his kicking game. It wasn't Burton. Burton's only new. The only reason you say Burton's because this year Burton's been really, really heavily impacted on the high kicking game. But Cleary is actually the one who originally was known for it. But you forget that. UTL says, I've got him to score any time in the game, and as it stands, that's highly unlikely. It's not highly unlikely. It's still a whole second half to go. He's a winger. I don't necessarily believe it does happen because I could see this game finishing 7-6, but I definitely don't think that a winger to score is highly unlikely. Who you got winning the comp and don't say Titans? Well, mate, there's a team on top of the ladder right now. There's a team on top of the ladder, and they're currently winning 7-6, so just want to throw that out there. I will not lie to you. I genuinely considered putting a Titans logo over the top of that and writing Gold Coast Titans underneath it. I considered it, but I thought that's a little bit too silly. That's a little bit too silly there. But I did consider it, mate. I'm not going to lie. Roland says Eels will win. We're down by 1 right now. It's definitely a shout, but the Panthers are looking pretty solid here, dude. Lachlan Pilgrim says, Panthers only scored so far for Cleary bomb. And? What's your point? The Eels so far have only scored from a pass from Reed Mining right 3 metres out. What's your point? I don't understand by only scored off so far off a Cleary bomb. Okay. And also field goal, mind you. Nate says, I like Jaden Campbell. My cousin dated his sister, so I got to see him play throughout his whole childhood. He's definitely a future great. And he's been great this year, man. I'm looking forward to him. I'm looking forward to how he goes. He's a good bloke, Jaden. Panthers are undefeated when leading at halftime in 2022. The Panthers are undefeated when leading at halftime in 2022. The Parramatta Eels are coming back out here for the second half here, guys. Come on, smack that thumbs up button. Let's go. And subscribe if you're new around here. Let's see if we can hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of the finals. Come on. Let's see if we can get 20,000 subscribers before the end of the finals. Bright Robert says Moses can throw a big torp up too. He can. Into a finals feels different. It is different. That's why it feels different. Bombs require luck to score. Lachlan, bro, you aren't going to win this battle. I'm going to advise you. You're not going to win this battle. Just see Panthers are winning 7-6. There's no only in your sentence. There is no only. The reason why it requires luck to score is because the kicker has made it that way. There's no luck there involved. The only reason the ball bouncing, okay, is technically on what your basis is luck, but no matter what, you're wrong here. Because the reason it's kicked like that is because the player has made a choice to kick it like that. He kicks it up high, and the ball's going to bounce. Or if it's too high for the player to catch, it's going to knock on, the Panthers are going to grab the ball and they score. It's really simple, man. It's actually really disrespectful to say it's just luck there, because it's not. Anyone who knows the game of rugby league knows that the kick from Cleary is done deliberately, so the Eels are under pressure from the Panthers rushing up in the line to prevent them from catching it. So when they don't catch the ball, the Panthers now have the ball in their area. It's either a knock-on, they'll get the ball, or they can pick it up, pass it out, and they've got space out the right-hand side or the left-hand side. That's exactly what happened. So luck is a superbly overrated comment that you're utilising here. There's no only. There was an intention behind the kick, and the intention worked. No luck there. So fit tackle now for the Eels, and they get this ball to the 35. Carlos Weber says the Panthers were losing to the Warriors at halftime 6-0. Get your facts straight. Carlos, again, I said when the Panthers are leading at halftime. How about you use the years, champion? How about use the years? Because they were losing to the Titans too, you muppet. But you ship it. If you actually listened, you wouldn't look like an idiot right now, Carlos. So well done. When the Panthers are leading at halftime. You see that? Warriors were up 6-0. So guess what? The Panthers weren't leading. Carlos? Thanks for coming, muppet. Third tackle here with the Panthers. They're at the 45. I love when people say stupid shit. I guarantee he doesn't even comment now. He doesn't even comment saying, oh, sorry, I misheard you. Like, muppet. So fourth tackle here at the 45. Charlie Johnson's come on the Eels from a South fan. It could have bounced anywhere. Bro, you're dumb. Lachlan, you're dumb. I'm not even going to respond to you. You're stupid. You know nothing of what you're talking about if you think that was a lucky try for the Panthers. You're stupid. So fifth tackle now for the Eels. First tackle here. It'll be 5 minutes out from their own line. Carlos is a very silly man who knows what he's talking about. I'm joking because he doesn't. Third tackle here. Third tackle for the Eels at the 10. Nate says Cleary wouldn't excel at Eels. He would only excel at Penrith. I don't know. Dylan. Oh, knock on Eels. Knock on Eels here. Knock on Eels here. Mike Garcivo knocks the ball on. Come on, Carlos. Be a man. Admit you're wrong. Come on, Carlos. You called me out. You called me out. Come on, Carlos. Come on. Be a man. But it's going to be a knock on there from the Parramatta Eels. It just annoys me when people are so ridiculous that they say that try was luck. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about. You just don't... If you think that's luck, you don't get sport. That's as simple as that. You just don't get it. Lucky O'Brien says, I think Penrith fans underestimate the Eels. But then again, I think Lachlan's a Broncos fan, so it makes sense. But Panthers here, left hand side, Edwards is taking out the 20. I think Penrith fans underestimate the Eels. I don't think so. I think Penrith fans know full well that the Eels beat them twice this year. So second tackle here for the Panthers, they're 10 metres out of the line. And 6 again here for the Panthers as well. 6 again here, right hand side, and they'll be taken down to the 5. Carlos definitely wasn't listening. He wasn't listening to Sammy Souza. Carlos definitely was not listening. So second tackle now, right hand side. Chancey, Cleary here. Edwards back on the inside. He is still going. He can't do it though. Taking down 5 metres out. In your opinion, who is the best and worst ref? The best one is no one, and the worst one is everyone. Third tackle leave for the Panthers. Cleary gives it off to Yo hit Luai, and Luai will slip over. Luai will slip over. Yes, he did, Lockie O'Brien. Come on, man. Fifth tackle now. You got to read the chat better than that if you thought he was just doing that out of respect. So fifth tackle now with the Panthers. 15 metres out. Puts that ball up there. Knock on Eels. Oh, Panthers try time for the Panthers. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe knock on here against the Panthers. Cleary might have bottled this. Oh, I told you Cleary to score too. Sundo says no try. Try believe. I said to you guys before the game, Cleary to score. Oh, this is interesting here. I would love Cleary to score here because that would mean... So no matter what, it's a Parramatta knock on here. If a bomb is luck, how come it doesn't work for everyone? Lucas, stop it. We've already embarrassed him. So Cleary just has to grab this ball here and score. Oh. Oh, what do they call here? Oh, no, it's a knock on. No, it's a knock on. Yeah, will be a knock on there. That will be a knock on. So it will be no try to Panthers, and that's really unfortunate. That's unfortunate because I did call Cleary to score there. Oh, I did call Cleary to score, but it'll be so close. So we'll say 7-6 here, but it will be classed as the Parramatta knock on. Oh, no, sorry. No, I think it could be Parramatta knock ball backwards. I think it actually does go backwards. It should be Parramatta ball. Yeah, it is Parramatta ball. It is Parramatta ball. So Trini Paula gets his ball out to the 30. First tackle now. No! Offloads it to Reed Marnie. Reed Marnie crunched down. Meat Pie says yes, no try. Yeah, very lucky there. Very lucky because Cleary just had to dive on top of it. He just had to dive on top of that one, but it will be a knock on. A knock on, no. Second tackle here for the Eels at the 40. The Squeals. I feel like this game's going to go right down to the wire, guys. I can't see any team pulling away here. I feel like this is going to come down to the goddamn wire. And if 7-6 is the final score, I would not be surprised. Left-hand side now. And it'll be fifth tackle here. 25 metres out of the line. Powerful's Penrith's ball. No, that was a... Oh, penalty! Eels, take the 2! Take the 2! Take the 2 here, Eels! Take the 2! I know you're not in an advantageous position, but I'm taking the 2 there. Yeah, exactly right. Take the 2. Good call. Good call. Take the 1 point lead. Oh! I'd sin bin him for that. Oh, well, based on the rules. Based on the rules here, this should be sin bin. If May had force, this is force as well. This is worse than May's. That was worse than May's, though. Like, where's the consistency? How is that not worse than May's? That was worse than Taylor May's. That's a sin bin. Where's the consistency? There was more power behind that shot and it was higher than there was in Taylor Mace. I think that should have been a sin bin, but I do love the decision to take the 2 here. Blocker road strategy, except this time it's actually useful. It is actually useful, so it's not Blocker's strategy because he doesn't say anything useful. Alright, so Mitch Moses here. Alex, the ref thought about the fans that time. So Moses here. This should be done. It should be over. It's not that hard of a kick, and he will make the kick. Parramatta take the lead at 8-7. 8-7. Like it runs the ball for Fiji. Bula. I'll be over your way in about 3 weeks' time. After the grand final to go see my daughter and my family, my mum. But if the Sharks make the grand final, she'll be coming over for the grand final. Zay Brown says, hey guys, I'm down for you to do a giveaway of 2 Storm tickets since I can't go and you want to do a giveaway. Message me on Instagram, brother. Message me on Instagram. And we'll see if we can sort something out. So 33 minutes to go here in the game. The Parramatta Squeals take the lead by 1 point here. 8-7. What a random scoreline here. But crazy to see the Panthers are currently losing. They give this ball off to Matto. And Matto gets his spot at the 15. Good run. Cheese Tomas says, why aren't you watching on Channel 9? I am watching on KO. This Empire says, does your mum live in Fiji? Yes, mate. So first tackle now. They're 10 metres out. They give it off to Papali'i. And Papali'i gets taken down to the 15. 33 minutes to go here of the game. Lucky O'Brien. He's happy with his Eels. He's happy with his Eels. Third tackle here at the 25. Reid Marnie gives it off left-hand side. Oh, forward pass. Forward pass. Wow, they haven't called that as a forward pass. That was definitely forward pass. So fifth tackle now, 45 metres out, right-hand side. Reid Marnie to Mitchell Moses. And Moses is going to kick this one into the corner. Should be an easy take here, though, for Taylor May, who brings this ball out to the 20. Oh, Taylor May, good run. Gets it out to the 30. Like it runs to Paradise. Settle down. So second tackle now here with the Panthers, 35 metres out, right-hand side. It's a very wacky score, Lucas. It's a very interesting score here. Been impressed with Paris defence. It was always relatively expected. They're either a team that concedes over 20 or they go into this grind. But the only teams that they really go into a grind with is the Panthers. Viliami kick out here. Oh! Is it a knock on? No. Fit tackle here. Come on, Para. Beat the Panthers to get them put out of the Roosters qualifying route. But regardless, you have to play them in the grand final anyway. So, and up it goes there. And it's a hard kick to take. Oh, but Sivo's caught it. Sivo's got it. Safe as nails, the old Micah Sivo. Power Force says, Viliami kick-outs passes are not on today. They're not on today, the old Viliami kick-outs passes. Second tackle here at the 30. The idea is right, the actual implementation of it is wrong. Third tackle here at the 40. Is this are they saying Penrith in the crowd, or are they saying Para? Whatever it is, it's loud. Fourth tackle here at the 45. Reid Marnie goes right-hand side to drink to Paulo. Paulo now to Mitchell Moses. Moses here to Papali'i. He'll be taken down to the 45. Fifth tackle. Both back rowers haven't really been able to get into the game offensively today. And Moses goes for a kick into the corner, but Taylor May's able to easily bring... Sorry, Edwards brings this one back out here. And he will get taken down to the 20. Good defense. Justin Sutherland says, yeah, Roosters, Panthers final. I'll be free rolling. Panthers win. I win the sweepstakes. Oh, you have Panthers, do you? Carlos getting around. Let's go Para. Not the same Carlos as before. But yeah, I've got Cowboys. I don't think they do it though Sunday. But I've got the most impressive turnaround team because I expected myself to come last. So I'll take it. But 10 minutes gone in the second half, guys. 30 minutes to go of the game. Hit that thumbs up button. Smack it. Subscribe if you're new around here. Cleary gives it off here to Liam Martin. He'll get this ball to the halfway line. And Martin's not really done too much today. It's a fit tackle here. And Cleary will whack that ball up high again. Hard one take again here. Oh no! You just shouldn't have tried to grab it. You shouldn't have tried to grab it, my guy. You should have left it. I'm sorry. If the ball bounces in Penrith's favour, it kind of is what it is. If you leave that ball, it's actually probably better than knocking the ball on there because it could definitely bounce over. That kick was luck. Where are you, Lachlan Pilkington? You muppet. It looks like there's been like 4 lucky kicks from Cleary today that have all ended the exact same way, Lachlan Pilkington. But thank you very much for your opinion. But yeah, the same kick has happened like 4 or 5 times with the same outcome 4 or 5 times. One of them ended up in a try. That's cool. But the same outcome happened every single time. So what happened to the luck there? I thought it was lucky. Well, that's really lucky. Lightning strikes multiple times. Brian To'o! 5 metres out. So close. All luck, guys. Nothing but chance. Brighton says. 6 again here for the Pennies. Let's see how this defense shapes up here for Parramatta. Reed Marnie comes out. They'll be 13 metres out of the line. First tackle. They need to hold him out here. They cannot concede now. Gives it off here to number 15 here for the Panthers, which is Scotty Sorensen. Offloads it. Bissay Coruscant. Oh, 3 metres out. Second tackle. Second tackle now. Right-hand side. Nearly a penalty. It's actually 6 again. Yeah, it's 6 again. Edwards here. They're going to set restarts from Luai. Kick out. Pass the ball. Oh my God. But then again, his passes have been great today. I think Lachlan is finding correct keyboards from the keyboard is luck. So right-hand side now, it's going to be Scotty Sorensen who brings it to the 5. Second tackle. If they can stop a try from here, the Eels, that'd be miraculous. That'd be really, really miraculous. Right-hand side here, Cleary. Right-hand side. That's going to be To'o! Try time for the Penrith Panthers. Brian To'o with a double. The Penrith Panthers, I told it would be a miracle. It would be miraculous. And they weren't not able to hold out. So it'll be 11-8 here with a kick to come to the Panthers. And that was just nice passing there. So Panthers lead 11-8 with 28 minutes to go here of the game. That try was luckier than the kick. Look at that. Strong. That is so strengthy there from Brian To'o. That has got a lot of strength there. Very lucky he scored that. Oh, Muppet Lachlan. You tried your best, you failed miserably. The lesson is never to try, mate. Look at that. Daz messes off that lucky kick. It was a very lucky kick, mate. Carl says, damn. No, that's a good try there for Penny. So they'll lead 11-8 here with 27 minutes to go here of the game. Great try, Titans. Now that's a thinker right there, Makapaka. You're a good thinker. You're a good man, Makapaka. You're a good man. So 27 minutes left here. 11-8 and a kick from the sideline to come here. It's not an easy kick. Do not forget, guys, we will be streaming the Raiders Storm game tomorrow. We will be streaming the Sharkies versus the Cowboys game tomorrow. And the big one, Roosters Rabbitohs on Sunday. Knockout final. It's just absolutely massive. That is an absolutely massive game, that. Look at that pass from Stephen Crichton, though. Crichton, that offload quickly. He let it into the line long enough that he got the pass off at the perfect time. That was a banger try. It was a nice try. Medvedev says if he didn't have the strength, he wouldn't have scored. It was just luck. You know what? It was lucky that he spent his time in the gym. Because he could have gone to the movies, but obviously he ended up going to the gym to get a bit of strength behind him, so it was just luck. See about that to turn on God mode. Well, you'd hope so. Wow. That is a strong try, man. All right, can Cleary slap this one over? This would be such a weird scoreline if it stays at 11-8. I said my scoreline prediction was 15-14, which is actually still possible. If he misses this kick, it's still possible. You know, then just get another try, miss the conversion, Parramatta score. Converted, but Cleary will punch it through. 13-8. It's a 5-point game here, guys. It's a 5-point game. Hookie Boys says Eels 18-14. Well, I don't see the Panthers going for another field goal. Oh, they could actually to make it by 6. It's not a bad shout, but then again, you could go for the penalty. A penalty makes it a 7-point game right now. Now, this is Cleary's kicking, not surprising, has been sold tonight. Well, as you said, it's not surprising. Danny Vess is the golden boot. So 13-8 here with 26.5 minutes to go here of the game. Whoever wins this game goes to the preliminary final. Whoever loses will be facing next week against the winner of the Storm and the Sharkies. Lucas has already over 100 likes. Good stuff, man. Well, it is finals football. Obviously, we love our rugby league. We've got the Rugby League World Cup coming up after the season finishes too. In about a month's time, that starts. Looking forward to that. All right, so it's going to be 22 metres out here from their own line. They go left-hand side now. Scotty Sorensen brings the ball out to the 30. And Junior Paulo getting a bit of a rub down on the sideline. I don't see anyone getting 20 points in this game, Flex Storm says. Yeah, I don't think so either. if anyone, Panthers, but I think it's going to really be really close. Justin Sanders says no spoils, lucky. Oh, penalty! Pass the horizontal, referee. Oh, technicality speaking, in regards to the consistency of the rules, you've got to call that as a penalty, referee. Lucky Brian says Cobra Kai season 5, and Justin Sanders says no spoils, lucky. The spoiler is they all die, Justin. All of them. Every single one of them. Every single person on the show. So when season 6 comes out, it's literally just going to be a video of an anaconda. So second tackle now, 23 minutes out. Sorry to spoil it for you. Sorry, I apologise. I saw it just before. So Eels now get this ball up to the 33rd tackle. Nate says Cleary could kick a Discord mod. That's how good his kicking game is. It's lucky, Nate. Come on. So fourth tackle for the Eels. 35 metres out now from their own line. Still a long way to go, guys. Still a long way to go. Lucky Brian's Raiders going to get clapped by the Storm. Whilst I agree, the Raiders have beaten the Storm in Melbourne 4 times in a row. Whilst I do agree, the Raiders have beaten the Melbourne Storm 4 times in a row in Melbourne. Including this year, obviously. So the Panthers now, Taylor May brings it out. That was the game that little puppy got injured. So first tackle here at the 22 for the Panthers. Luai goes right outside to Targo, who gets a good little 10-metre run there for the second tackle to the 30. Lucas says it's a big fight in Cobra Kai, Justin. Try not to spoil it, though. Well, that's just stupid that you even say that. You've already ruined it for him, you muppet. You guys will get timed out. Justin will time you out if you ruin it, by the way. Final score could honestly be 15-14. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, Panthers go for a 2 and then Parramatta get a converted try. Yeah, they're pretty good. Oh, Cleary was open on the offload there, but he didn't pass it. Oh, Cottesau didn't see him. Oh, that's a pretty easy kick there for Gutho to take. One of the easier kicks of the night, that one. That one wasn't too lucky, that one. Yeah, Cleary's definitely in for the Kangaroos, Sammy Sue. So I think, especially with all the problems at Manly, Cherry Evans isn't even going to get a look in. He's not even going to get even a look in. So it will be Cleary for the Kangaroos. Especially with the way he's played tonight, this kicking game. Yeah, it's phenomenal. So you definitely can see Cleary, especially considering they also might be the premiership winners. And right now, if the score stays the same, they are 100 minutes away from another grand final. Eels, 45 minutes out now. Battlefield said, I don't know, I secretly want Parra to win. I don't really care. I just want a good game. And right now, it's been a good game. He's lost the ball. Panthers ball in. He's lost the ball. Panthers get the ball at the 40. I think he lost that ball. I don't think it was a strip. People are saying strip in the chat. I don't think it was a strip there by Critter. I think he just lost the ball. They look at Shazza Woods at halfback before looking at DCU. Mate, they look at me. They look at me, Sashin. They look at me. So second tackle now. Viliami kick out. He will get cut down to the halfway point. Pretty poor run there from Villy. Pretty poor run. Okay, Lucas, move on from it, my guy. Let's move on from the show. So fourth tackle now at the 38. Who wins? Cleary's chin or DC's neck? Oh, DC's neck is something else, mate. Now we're talking something else. That's a whole different ball game. Fifth tackle now at the 30. And it's last tackle now. Cleary up into the corner here. And pretty good chase. Everly comes through as well. I don't know if it's knocked off. It could be Panthers ball. No, it's Eels ball. It's Eels ball. Play on the call there from the referee. I don't think he knows if the band's up and the drum's playing, but we'll accept the call. I was a top 1 halfback in under 6s back in the day. That's not true. That's not true. You were second. And the person in first was... No, I'm not going to say the joke I was going to make, gee. We're second tackle now, 22. I'm not going to say the joke I was going to make. So third tackle here at the Eels, they're 25 metres out. Lucas says, in your team or the league, Daz? In his fantasy team. So left-hand side here, the Eels. Gutho, great pass to Sivo. Oh, good jump there. Forward pass from Queen Gutho. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So that's a forward pass there from Queen Gutho. You know how you can beautiful forward pass? Tonne. It's a beautiful forward pass. So right now, semi-finals as it stands, Parramatta will take on the winner of Raiders and the Storm, and the Sharks Cowboys. Whoever loses that game takes on the winner of Roosters Rabbitohs, and obviously the winner of the Sharks Cowboys will progress to the prelim, and as it stands, the Panthers are in the first prelim as well. Brighton, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. It was a lucky forward pass. Yeah, it was lucky for the Panthers there. Absolutely right. It's all right though, Lachlan. You'll recover one day, mate. You just got to man up and just appreciate that you were wrong, my guy. So Sean Lane's going to come off here. He hasn't really done too much today, old Sean Lane. That I've noticed anyway. He could have had a good defensive game, but offensively, not so much. And he's had a very good year offensively. He has. That fullback, that forward pass was top 5 fullback material. Well, I was asking you that actually if I was doing it. So first take over the Panthers. BKRmy kick out. He'll get this ball to the 20. If they score a try here and convert it, I think it's game over. Oh, Moses is knocked out. Oh, I hope he's alright, man. Oh, he doesn't look good, man. Can we get the camera off him, please? Mitchell Moses has been gone for the game here, guys. Mitchell Moses has gone for the game. This could be Parramatta's... Oh, wow, that tackling technique was horrific. That tackle was absolutely a terrible, terrible technique. I hope he's alright, man. Man, that was a bad tackling technique, bro. Yeah, Panthers win from here now. That's Moses' night there. Shocking tackling technique. That was horrific. Especially on BKRmy kick-out. Like on BKRmy kick-out too, that tackling technique was. Mitchell Moses, that technique. Like, I have to crack my neck just looking at that. On his birthday. Oh, is it his birthday today? There you go. Nah, prayers up, big fella, man. That's a tough one to see. At least the NRL learnt, or Fox and Channel 9 learnt that we didn't want to see a player have a seizure, like we saw 2 weeks ago. Oh, and their head just crunches so hard back onto the ground there. He's going to have to come off the field. There's no way you can play on here. Give him a clap. Good on you, Mitchie. So he will come from the field here. There's no way you can bring him back on. There's no way. There's no way. At least he's standing up. At least he's standing up there, but there's no way you would risk the player's health after what we just saw. If the Eels win now, it'll be such a feat. Oh, it'll be such a feat, especially with the fact that the Panthers are on the attack right now, 30 minutes out. So Jacob Arthur comes in here, guys. All that shit talk of Jacob Arthur. Well, guess what? You need him so that you can win this this final right now. You want to win the quarterfinal against the Panthers? Well, guess what? You can rely on the guy you absolutely hounded, gave him suicide, violent threats with. Well done, Parramatta. Let's see if he can get the job done for you, eh? So third tackle now there, 15 metres out here from the line. Left-hand side to Yo. Yo, he back to Cleary. Cleary kicks it through for Edwards! Game over! Panthers are into the prelim, surely. Surely. I think the Panthers are into the prelim, ladies and gentlemen. I think the Panthers have gone through to the prelim there. There's still 20 minutes to go here, but this is going to be a 13-point game. That is a phenomenal kick there from Nathan Cleary. That is just an absolutely superb kick from Nathan Cleary. The Arthur effect. Jeez, Justin. Nate says, nah, still one more try. Let's go. Oh, I don't know, man. 13 plus in Penrith. 20 minutes to go. I don't know. That's a great try from Cleary to Edwards. That's a great try from Cleary to Edwards there. The floodgates have opened now, Mitch out. I don't know about that. Mitch Moses being out, I don't necessarily would say would be floodgates, but each their own. Eels win, perished. So 17-8 into the Panthers, guys. 17-8 to the Panthers with 20 minutes to go. Like I said, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We've got a big day tomorrow, but the Panthers are looking likely to be going into the preliminary final to take on the winner of... It's either... Geez, I can't remember. So Storm Raiders take on the Eels, Roosters, Rabbitohs, or Sharks, Cowboys. So the Panthers will take on the winner of the Roosters, Cowboys, Sharks, Rabbitohs. We'll play Penrith again in the grand final. Wait and see. Jake, you've got a horrid record in the second week of finals, man. You know, I said if you guys win today, like I could still see Eels in the grand final. Don't get me wrong, I could still see it. But you've got an absolutely horrific record of going out in straight sets, bro. You do. You do. You've got to be very careful here, man. You know, last year we saw it. Year before that we saw it. They've always been known as that preliminary final. That semi-final team. The second week is what gets them. And right now, unless they can have a miraculous comeback from 13 plus down, In 19 minutes to go, they're going to be looking at that second week again and having to play against potentially the Melbourne Storm. And although they beat the Storm twice this year, the Eels beat twice this year. And I could definitely see the Storm beating them. Jake says, we beat the Storm at home, we probably beat them again. Hey, Jake, can you tell me the results of the Parramatta Eels versus the Penrith Panthers this year? Can you tell me, between the Eels and Panthers, what was the record between the two teams? So the Eels are down by 11. I was thinking 2. I think it was 13. I thought it was 13, so they're not actually out of it yet. But Jake, you got to provide a bit of context, man. You can't be saying one way Storm. We beat the Storm, twice this year. We can do it again. Okay, cool. Well, then why couldn't you do it here when you beat Panthers twice? You beat Panthers twice. You get to the finals. This happens with the Eels all the time. I know you hate me for this. I know you're hating me right now. I get that, but I'm also giving you the truth. The Eels have always been a very good regular season team, but they always choke it up when they get to the finals. And right now, Cleary's away. It's game if this goes down. If this is a try, it's game. Cleary, they're killing him now. They're starting to kill him. Tango gets his ball to the 25. Viliami kick out. Look at him run here. That's a huge run. 4 tackle here, 13 metres out. Jacob McDonald says, Gutho will do something here. Sit over for a double. Left hand side here. Luai. High tackle. No, 5 metres out. I know Eels fans hate me for what I'm saying, but it's the truth, man. And Cleary offloads it. Fisher Harris! And it will be official now. The Panthers will be into the preliminary final. That is an absolutely superb setup and try from Nathan Cleary. Unbelievable. All the way at the back from Cleary, and Cleary will get the try assist there as well. Is that Yo or Fisher Harris? Look at that. Fisher Harris gives it off to Nathan Cleary. Look at that par. Look at that step inside. That show and go there from Nathan Cleary was just incredible. Gives the ball out to the left-hand side there. Look at Cleary follow up, though. Keep watching Cleary as he follows up here. He's just waiting. And then look at this. And they go right-hand side there. And that's a high tackle too. I'm not going to read your full name out, brother. I'm going to call you Biden. Thank you very much for the dono there, Biden. For the $5 dono, says Cowboys beat Storm by 30 last match. Cowboys struggled against no roster Panthers. The third wheel to Cowboys and Panthers is Roosters. Well, let me read that again there. Cowboys beat Storm by 30 last match. No, Cowboys beat Panthers in the last game of the season. Oh, unless you're saying that the last time they played each other. The last time the Cowboys played the Storm was very... Was that not when the Storm had like Harry Grant and halfback and whatnot? So Cowboys beat Storm by 30 last match. Cowboys struggled against the no roster Panthers. The third wheel to Cowboys and Panthers and Roosters. I don't really fully comprehend your comment. But thank you very much for your $5 dono, brother. Thank you very much for the $5 dono. Let me just add that to the NRL Grand Final fund here. Are you trying to say that the Roosters are the next best team? Or are you saying the Roosters are better than the Cowboys? All I know is that you kind of insulted the Cowboys there, which I get. I actually understand where that's coming from. But with that being said, it's a bit of a hard one to kind of fully understand that one. I'm seeing Penrith going to the Grand Final. I could definitely see well, we all knew the Panthers were favourites to the Grand Final as it is. I didn't expect this scoreline here, though. It's going to be 25-8 to the Pennies, and bang, there we go. So this is what I'm saying, Parramatta fans. I get it. I get you beat the Storm, and you can do it again, but that's cool. You beat the Panthers twice this year, and look what's happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen. But I do understand that you want to bite back at me. I'm very well aware. It's an emotional game for you, obviously. You currently are losing to your big rival team, and you had a lot of hope and a lot of expectations. But guys, this is why I say Parramatta is Parramatta. Parramatta is Parramatta. Mark says, okay, the Panthers deserve this win. Yeah, they've been the better team in the second half. They just simply have been. And this is what myself and somebody was talking... I can't remember who it was. We were talking about this in the first half. We were saying, I don't know if the Eels have it in them. Oh, but they got the ball now. The Eels will get the ball at the short kickoff. I don't know if the Eels have it in them to go the full 80. This is what we were talking about. I can't remember who I was talking about. We said this. I can see Roosters up there with the Storm Panthers. I have the Rabbitohs winning on Sunday, but I can agree with you. Under 37.5 is looking shit right now. Panthers will score another 2 before full time. Yeah, the last 10 minutes has really killed that bet. It was looking very good until the last 10 minutes. So 4 tackle now. But there is the 20 plus points that the Eels concede normally. Paulo gives it off here. A lot of people now are relying on the 13 plus to 1 and 12 marker. So the 13 plus 1 and 12. Reed Marty gets it off to Regan Campbell-Gillard. And Campbell-Gillard gets it to the 5. 5 metres out now. 5 metres out. Fit tackle. Reed Marnie. If they score here, they're actually still kind of in the game. Reed Marnie gets it through. Should be a dropout. Should be a dropout. No, he's away. Oh, you have to bring him in. Yeah, okay, dropout. Lucky there. Lucky. So through 711 votes, we had 55% vote for the Panthers and 44% vote for the Eels. Toxic Muffy says, no matter who wins tonight, they will meet in the grand finale. I don't know, mate. I think the Sharkies and the Panthers will be meeting in the grand final, personally. But then the Sharks have not been good the last 3 weeks. You know, comparatively the Roosters, who are, 8 games in a row now? Zek says, robbed. You're an idiot. So, it's going to be a dropout here. And, oh my God. Oh, wow. Good catch there for the Eels. That was a good catch. Yeah, just time that. Just idiot. Parra can't come back without Moses. It's a good point. I'd love them to score, though, to make it closer, though. You know, so at least we have a little bit of excitement going to that final 10-minute game, part of the game. Be nice. Oh, yeah, Zek's clearly robbed. He's an idiot. Eels! Oh, my God. The try save from Luai and Tango was fantastic. Third tackle here. Oh, I got to argue 6 again there. Power Forces, how they robbed Mitch Moses, knocked himself out by diving to his knee. No, so he's just complaining because he's a little bitch. So left-hand side now, Dylan Brown. Sivo! Oh! I think this is a no try. I think that surely this is a no try, but this is amazing if he gets this. That's a pass, by the way. That is a pass, by the way, from Dylan Brown. Oh, man, this is incredible defense if he gets him here. Stays in there. Oh, the knee goes down. Oh, he lost the ball anyway. But the knee goes down there. The knee does go down there. I don't know what Jacob McDonald's saying told you about. But that will be a not try. That will be the not try. And jeez, that is effort there, by the way. That is desperation. You're up 25-8. They score there. It's still technically going on. He goes out, though. I don't know why Vossi's talking as if the knee doesn't go down. The knee went out anyway. The knee definitely still went out. So it's like, I don't understand why Vossi's still bloody talking. Bees are playing a good game. Let's go. Yeah, shut up. He is having a good game. Shut up. Sasha Gill says that would have been a monster of a try from Silva. Yeah, it would have been, but that was fantastic defense from Brian To'o. It was absolutely fantastic defense. That had try written all over it. Panthers now, they're getting this ball out to the... they've got this ball out to the... is it to the 50? Is there a... Oh, sorry, I thought that was a streaker. Last year they lost first week. This time it's the other way. Well, Eels lost first week last week too. Jacob McDonald's all we want is a nail biter. Roosters, Rabbitohs, you'll get that. Raiders, Storm, I don't believe you'll get that. Sharks, Cowboys, you could get that. So the final 2 games of the weekend we'll probably do look at there. But obviously I will be streaming all the games, so I can't wait for tomorrow. And Sivo will get this ball to about the 15 here. Lucas says, because he's verified knowledge. Oh, someone asked about the tick. Yeah. It just means Jacob, I think he's about over 100k. So that's what when you go over 100k, I think you get a tick next to your name. How many times has Sivo lost possession tonight? I haven't been counting. I'm not too sure. For me, regardless well, you can't blame him for the last one. There's no way you can blame him for the last one. Dylan Brown put him onto the wing, and he had to do what he could with it. Eels just score any time score for Eels. So what you're saying is you have Panthers 1 or 12, don't you? So fit tackle here, or you have the Eels at the handicap. When's the last time South Chooks played in a finals game? I'm not sure. Probably a while ago. Out in the full there. And Jacob Arthur with the out in the full kick. Jacob Arthur with the out in the full. Eels fans not going to be happy there. The hate for Jake Arthur for this loss. Well, surely not, mate. Like, it's only 20 minutes to go. And he's a young blood who obviously is not going to pan out. Coming in against the Panthers in a knockout, not knockout, sorry, a final in Penrith. Like, it's harsh for him. But obviously, Arthur just isn't a great player. He just isn't at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love him to be, but he just isn't at this point. So Panthers now get this ball to the 25. Gets the ball to the 25. Second tackle, right-hand side. Yo to Leota. And Leota taken down at the 15. Marked as if Power and Storm cannot take down the Panthers, I don't think others will do it. Roosters are still a chance. Cleary! 5 metres out for it. Offloads it. This will be a try. But let me kick out. This will be a try. Surely. Wow, he didn't get it. So 2 metres out even the line now. 4th tackle here for the Panthers. Appy Cottasau goes to Cleary. Cleary over the top. This is a try time here. Oh my God. No, it's going to be no try. But that's an unbelievable attempt there. Taylor May, so close. Mohammed says Arthur needs more development. That's all. No. Sucks his fans won't back him, but rather so. He's not up to the standards. I'm sorry, but you can see it. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I think he's a good player and he needs development. I disagree. I don't think he's up to the standards. There is a clear definition between a player who needs development and a player who just isn't simply up to this grade. And I don't believe that Arthur is up to this grade. I do not believe I've seen him at any stage prove to me that he's worthwhile being in the grade. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sit here and say that it's just development. There are other guys, I guarantee, who are better than him. But because his dad is obviously Brad, it gives him more opportunities. Maybe next year shit will change. But I just do not believe. I think maybe he could be a great New South Wales Cup player. I don't know. But he's not up to the standards of the NRL. I'm not here to shit on the guy personally. He's probably a great bloke, but in regards to his playing skills, I am entitled to be able to give my opinion in regards to that. Which other people think you're not allowed to do, but you absolutely are entitled to do that. Well, that's a penalty. You're not allowed to do that from Reed Marnie. So it'll be 10 minutes to go here of the game, guys. 10 minutes to go of the game. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. The Penrith Panthers will be playing in the preliminary final. Harry says, Jacob will cop it, good luck on socials. Yeah, he's not like a Moan, Mam, or Schuster, those type that have talent, and even Sexton is not in the starting team. Yeah, those 4 guys, do have the talent. And I'm not saying that Arthur doesn't have talent. I'm just saying that he does not look like he's capable of this next level. You have seen at moments in Sexton's early career that he does have the ability, but he just needs more development. Schuster's the exact same. Amon is probably on a little lesser level. Mam, 40-20. That's filthy from Cleary. Sam Walker as well, you could argue, he's probably a little bit more progressed, but in the same sense, I feel like they're starting to overrate Sammy Walker a little bit there. They've taken it off him. They've taken the 40-20 off him. Noel Loma. Now that clearly shows that Parry were nothing more than a pretender in the top 4. They're going to take it off him. Paul says Panthers won, right. They haven't won yet. There's still 9 minutes to go, but yes, the Panthers are going to win this game, Paul. Yes. Justin Sunday says, what's wrong with Walker? He's played very solid this year. Yes, but I didn't say he's played bad. I said that he's becoming a little bit overrated. I think he's fine, but people are saying like Queensland half, and I'm just like, I just don't think right now. I don't see it in him as we currently speak. I definitely believe that he's got potential to it, but people are starting to overhype him a little bit there, in my personal opinion. Do I think he's bad? No, I think he's a good player. Or Eels here out to Marcus Ivo. I just don't necessarily think he has that spark in him. Sam Walker does feel overrated. I feel it every week. No offense, just too much. It is a little bit too much. And I'm a Queenslander. I want him to be successful. Who comes in after Cherry Evans? I don't know. Probably Sammy Walker. So I want it to happen. And I'm not even... No, Mam. No. Mam is not the next Queensland half. Sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry. He's superbly overrated. But he has talent, though. Right-hand side here. Wonga Blake here. But I've seen a lot of Broncos fans start up... Knock on Eels. I've seen a lot of Broncos fans complaining about Ezra Mam. Sam Walker has progressed. I'm not denying that at all. I agree, keep the hype down for now. Harry says Walker has gotten better back off the leadership from Keary. Yeah. Power Force says Mitchell Moses failed HIA, but he's up and moving around. Yeah, he was never coming back in this game, man. Z25 says ref on Lachlan's payroll for taking the 40-20 away. Man, that was a lucky 40-20. Walker is definitely the best rookie half right now. Can't argue with that. Well, he's not a rookie right now. It's not a rookie. So 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go here of the game. Settle down. Walker's not a rookie, man. Rookies are... Is Mam a rookie? Was Ezra Mam a rookie? So Ezra Mam, Toby Sexton. I don't think you can class Tanner Boyd as one. I don't think you can, even though people only realise who he is now. Who was the other one that we were talking about before? Who was the other one? I can't believe that there's 6 minutes 52 seconds to go here a finals game and we're just kind of chilling out right now. That shows you this game's over. Edwards knocks the ball on. Mam and Walker very talented though. Mam is very overrated for me. Very, 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 very overrated. Walker I like. Mam is not the next Queensland half, and I really do believe he's overrated for me. But he has energy about him. But I definitely think I really don't just simply rate him. You know, where did he go this season? What happened? What happened when you relied on him? That's my question for you Broncos fans. What happened when you relied on him? When he had Reynolds, what did he actually do? I want you to tell me what Ezra Mam actually did for your season this year. That's what I want to know. Eels knock on. Dylan Brown, where is she? Yeah, not doing too much right now. So I want to know. Tell me what he did. This game's been over since Moses went off. Yeah, arguably. Where is NRL Auckland Nines? COVID has cancelled that one. To be fair, Mam can't do things himself. It's his debut. He had some good moments and he'll get better. I do believe he'll get better. Don't get me wrong in regards to that. And I don't think the Broncos get rid of him. But I definitely think that people have overhyped him to a point that now he has way too much pressure on his shoulders, which is exactly what happened to Toby Sexton. Toby Sexton had way too much pressure on his shoulders. At least Ezra Mam had Adam Reynolds. Toby had Brimdog Millionaire as a fullback. Or Paul Turner, who's a fullback and doesn't even play in the team normally. At least Ezra Mam had Adam goddamn Reynolds. I don't care if Eels lose anymore, only if they win next week. Well... you do. The difference is Sam Walker wasn't hyped as much. That's bullshit. Of course he was. So third tackle now for the Panthers, right-hand side. I just don't necessarily... I think it's because I might be a bit old school-ish now in regard... Not old school, but older school in regards to the fact that I do compare these guys to the best guys of the 2000s and 2010s. I just don't necessarily believe in this next core. I do obviously believe in Cleary. I do believe in guys like Dylan Brown. Those kind of guys that, that mid-range tier. I do see them, but I just, the younger specific positions here. I'll be out. Dolphins fan says, what's more of a corrupt sport, football league or boxing? Personally, I think boxing. A league not even close to football or boxing. I'd say football, depending on where you are. If you go to Africa or South America, it's absolutely football. But boxing is pretty rigged. But in the same sense, with boxing, you can't really rig it if someone knocks somebody out, right? Unless you've paid the boxers. With football, you can rig it with the refereeing. Cody Dingleboxer says, what did Edwards do for the Broncos? He played. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Yeah. You need to elaborate a bit more, though. That's a knock-on, Eels. Wow, the amount of knock-ons in this second half have been ridiculous. The last 10 minutes have been wild. Dad's mate says, Sam Walker played 2 games and Joey John said he's the next immortal 300-game Oz and Queensland captain. I'm not even taking the piss. I know, that's what I'm saying, Daz. That's what I'm saying. Facts, I wasn't quite sure. Does anyone remember when Charlie Staines scored 4 tries in his debut? Yeah, remember that? He got superbly hyped. That was wild, the hype that Charlie Staines had. So right now, guys, as it stands, the Eels will be taking on the winner of the Storm Raiders and the Sharks Cowboys loser will take on the winner of Rabbitohs and Roosters. Harry says, Queensland have done well to win Origin with a rookie 5'8" Din. Can be the next 7, but then again, he's a 5'8" for me. Nah, Din's a 6 all day, mate. I couldn't see it. Cody says, elaborate on what? He's asked what he did. He played for them. I really hope that you're taking the piss and you don't think I Okay, I'm going to move on from that stupidity. Second tackle here with the Panthers. They're 15 minutes out on the line. Nigel Lyric says Reece Walsh was so much hyped. Reece Walsh is a good player to 6 a game with the Panthers. Reece Walsh was hyped. He's a very good attacking player. Edwards! Oh, I held up. It's a good tackle there. Reece Walsh is fairly hyped up. His defense is what is lackluster. But I think the Broncos can sort that out for him. I really do. But in regards to the attack, Reece Walsh is a very good player. They're going to call penalty here to the Panthers regardless. So there's 2.5 minutes to go here, guys. Panthers will be going to the prelim no matter what. Ferguson's Dalian system is screwed. Everyone knew who the best halfback of the game is, but he won't win the halfback of the year. It's totally mediocre because the awards are going to the best players. Ben Hunt will get it. And Ben Hunt was the best halfback this year. Dolphins fan says, who was your Dalian 5 out of the year? Dalian 5 out of the year? This is a good question, yeah. Penrith will just take a 2-pointer here if they call this as a penalty. I don't think it's a try. Yeah, Munster. Munster's a good shout, knowledge for lyrics. You've got to give credit to Dylan Brown, though. Dylan Brown would have gotten a lot of points in the early part of the season. I don't know about the second half of the season, but Dylan Brown would have gotten a lot of what's it called? Points early on the season. Does he get the ball down here? I don't think so. I think he's held up. No, it's just held up. I don't know if they call a penalty, though. King says, true knowledge, although he's closing on his 30s. Munster. Sharky Hudafia says, after Mitch went, everything for Para went downhill. At least we got one more chance. Yeah, you got another chance. But, dearie me, you don't want to be having to go and take on the Sharkies for me. I think you beat the Cowboys, though. To be honest with you, I think the Eels beat whoever they play next week. But it comes down if Mitchell Moses is playing. It comes down if Mitchell Moses plays for the Eels next week. If he doesn't play, you're in trouble. So it will be a Panthers penalty here, and if I'm the Panthers, I just had the 2 and soak the clock down. Jimmy Name says, D's 47 live 46. Wow, I'll turn that game on and have a little bit of a watch of it. I'll have a little bit of a watch for that game. That'll be... I think I'd prefer as a Geelong fan for the Lions to win that, because I think the Cats beat them at the G. But I think if the D's win, it'll be a tough game. They knocked us out the last 2 years in a row, so... It'll be a tough game, that. So 2 minutes 14 to go here of the game. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Feel free. It's obviously free. May as well. And subscribe if you're new around here. We're on our way to 20,000 subscribers. So definitely hit that subscribe button. And let's see. We will hit 19,000 tomorrow. So let's see if we can hit it as soon as possible. See if we can hit 19,000 as soon as possible. Could be a devastating blow for Lebanon's World Cup campaign if Mitch doesn't manage to... Oh, no. Mitch will be fine with the World Cup. Mitch will be fine with the World Cup. That's not even close. 120 likes. Let's go. Let's go. You guys are killing it with thumbs up. You guys have been killing it. 100% Panthers to the preliminary final booked. Oh, it's been booked for the last 20 minutes, Jasper. Oh, no, not Power Force. Tyson Deering says, that's heartbreaking. Well, we Eels fans have another chance. You do. You do. This is the Panthers' best ever finals win, apparently. Munster also played 9 games at fullback. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's a good call. I think Dylan Brown's a good shout, lads. I really do. I think Dylan Brown's a really good underdog shout. He would have gotten points at the beginning part of the season. He was in some red-hot form early on and might have been able to sneak some here and there late on. No, I don't think Reynolds is overrated, Harry. Adam, I don't think he's top 5 halfback. I don't know what's your take. I have Moses over Reynolds. I got Cleary. That's pretty solid. Jerome Hughes maybe second. Yeah, maybe Mitchell Moses third. I'd even argue Moses second. No, you know what? I'm going to make a call here. I'm going to say Cleary first, Moses second, Hughes third. I'll go Reno fourth. Yeah, I'll go Reno fourth. That's a knock-on for the Panthers. And who would be fifth? Yeah, so first Cleary, second Moses, third I'll go with... I think the hate for the Eels is what, puts people off Moses. Someone said Brooksy fifth. You muppet. How do you rate Luke Keary now from before his injury? Oh, he's nowhere near as good as he was before the injury, but he's still good. Keary fifth. Yeah, Keary maybe. I haven't rated him a great deal since he came back from his injury, but then again, he's done well for the Roosters, I guess. It hasn't really been necessarily all Keary, but I guess he's brought the experience necessary. Oh, he's lost that ball. I haven't called it, though. Reid Marnie, left-hand side here. And Eels are going to score here. Eels are going to score. Michael Sivo! Will not score. Good defense. And that's good. That's really nice there by the Panthers. That's really nice there by the Panthers to finish off the game like that. So the Eels will get a penalty here. I don't have Keary second, no, but it's alright. I know you're a Roosters fan, so. Jimmy Jason 47, all with 3 to go in the third. Wow. Wow, so penalty Eels here, 10 metres out, guys. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe. Thumbs up and subscribe. The Eels get it back outside to Muppet Man, and Panthers get the ball. And there we go, guys. The official score will be 27-8. Final score in favour of the Penrith Panthers. They win by 19 points in the end. Just a second half masterclass there by Penrith. Fantastic performance there by the Panthers. Guys, tomorrow, do not forget, I will be streaming for the Storm and Raiders game, which is a knockout game, by the way, in Melbourne. A knockout game between the Storm and Raiders, and also the double chance Sharks and Cowboys. I will not be able to stream this week for the Premier League because the Premier League has been postponed this week. Yeah, it'll be we'll be doing some BKR Sport USA. Moderators, can you drop the link to BKR Sport USA in the chat for anyone who does like their NFL, NBA, baseball? We'll be streaming over there, so the link is going to be dropped in the chat right about now. If you obviously want to help get me to the NRL Grand Final and support the content for the vlog and whatnot, there is the link to that in the pinned comment there. I'm just going to kind of keep talking a little bit now just until those moderators to drop a link to the BKR Sport USA. Hooker versus who does the Panthers play against? The Panthers will play against the winner of Roosters, Rabbitohs, Sharks, or Cowboys. So whoever loses tomorrow for the Roosters, Cowboys, and then whoever say the Cowboys lose, they play the winner of the Roosters, Rabbitohs, and then whoever wins that game will go through. So there you go, guys. Justin Sunday just dropped the link there to BKR Sport USA. Go and subscribe to BKR Sport USA right over there. And there we go, guys. There we go. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.